It's the Bob and Tom Show.
B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. A couple of frat guys from Abilene drove out all night to see Robert Earl Keen at the K-Pig Swine and Soiree dance. They wore baseball caps and khaki pants. They wanted cigarettes, so to save a little money, they got one from this hippie that smelled kind of funny. And the next thing they knew, they were both really hungry and pretty thirsty, too. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Found a store with the sign, said their beer was coldest, so they sent in Brad, because he looked the oldest. He got a case of beer and a candy bar, walked over to where all them registers are, laid his fake ID on the countertop. The clerk looked, he turned, he looked back up, he stopped. He said, "Son, I'm not going to call the cops, but I'm going to have to keep this card." The guys both took it pretty hard. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Oh, how happy we would be had we only brought a better fake ID on this B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. They found this other old hippie named Sleepy John. He claimed to be the one from the Robert Earl Keen song, so they gave him all their cash. He bought them some brew. It was a beautiful day out in Santa Cruz. They were feeling so good, it should have been a crime. The crowd was cool and the band was prime. They made it back up front to their seats just in time so they could sing with all their friends. They say the road goes on forever and the party never ends. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All we need is a 10 and a 5 or a car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Weekend, March Madness. Time for a beer run. By the way, without revealing too much, you can't buy beer at a drugstore until 7 a.m. Just
that bad, huh?
Just trying to tell you. I've had someone look at me and go, "You realize it's 5:45?" I go, "Yeah. Yeah, what are you, the town crier?"
Yeah, okay, so
what?
Let me get this straight. You didn't win Powerball, and you got your bracket embarrassingly destroyed.
No. Powerball's tonight. We're
Mega
still
Millions.
on. Yeah, we're on tonight, man.
Had $997 million.
She's right. Yeah.
Powerball. They pulled out Saturday. So
yeah, but it's not really big. We're not messing.
I'm sorry.
We're not messing with Powerball.
I'm sorry. So that wouldn't change your life.
How much is the Powerball up to?
$750 million.
Yeah, I don't mess with that.
Yeah. Okay.
That'd run my house for about 2 months.
Got to get over 9.
Yeah.
I own 750. I'm redoing the RV. A couple things going on.
Lots going on, and you're a problem. You're a thorn in my side. You're ruining my life, as most people who listen to this show and your coworkers. Mm-hmm. I ran a red light this morning only because of you, and you do it, and I want to be just like you.
And?
Nothing happened.
Oh,
it was really cool and exhilarating.
Yeah. Did you come to a complete stop, look around, see if there were no cops?
I did. And
I've been very careful.
And then just as I got through three-quarters of the way through the intersection, I catch out of my periph, because I was a fighter pilot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sure.
Out of my side eye. I see these headlights coming. I go, "Geez, I hope that's not a cop." Yeah, but no, I got here okay.
Okay, well, lots of things.
Rest
going
easy,
on.
America. I'm here.
We'll review the. Let me get the appropriate music here in just a second. We will be reviewing the shoe-in of the week.
I got a lot of problems.
A lot of basketball going on.
Yeah, March Madness.
And you guys, by the way, I'm going to have our Olympic theme from France. I will have that probably by Monday.
Oh, my God.
I have the demo version of it, but
let's run that, see what happens.
Well, I've got to dig it up here, but I do have the sports theme for your picks.
No one asked for it.
What do you mean?
No one asked for it.
Well, are you going to talk about your sports picks?
Well, yeah, I'm going to change my sports picks, and I'm going to...
Well, 99% of the country's in the same boat, I think.
No, not this boat.
22 million brackets from ESPN. This is my favorite part of the March Madness story. 22 million, almost 23 million brackets filled out by people in the ESPN contest. 1,800 are okay right now as I'm speaking.
Oh, my gosh.
18, that's quite the percentage.
Some kind of crazy upsets.
Yeah.
A lot of games out there.
A lot of games
but you
went,
picked
crapper.
You picked 4 games yesterday.
Yes, I did, and I thought I was so excited. I thought I went 2-2 because I thought I picked Duquesne over BYU, and sure enough, Duquesne wins because we were talking about Duquesne.
We sure were.
We didn't talk about BYU.
Duquesne was where, in Pennsylvania or something?
Pittsburgh.
And there's a beer called Duquesne.
Yeah.
See, we don't know anything about BYU other than the Mormon thing. That's all we know.
Right.
But they win last night. They beat, but Duquesne win. Duquesne beat BYU is my point, which I thought I picked, and I didn't pick him. I picked BYU.
Oh.
So I would like to appeal.
Because really, Jason picked, let's face it.
Hey.
X day on the Ace and J.
Behind the scenes, you mean the sports?
He's just as upset, if not more so, than I am.
Every year we learn, don't put any thought into your bracket.
Yeah.
That's true. That's absolutely
Just fill out willy-nilly.
The only thing, Dayton beat Nevada, and Steve Alford in Nevada last night upset him, and Steve
Kentucky.
And hang on.
Okay, well, I thought you'd concluded sports. You
asked it. Yeah, that's sports.
Oh, that's what I'd do. I would too.
Take the rest of the day off.
I'm not feeling well.
What about Evans?
I'm out of here. And then I took Texas Tech and North Carolina State won, so that I missed that one. And Samford almost beat Kansas last night. They lost by like 3. And if they wouldn't have, had Samford not been whistled for a foul that was not a foul. It was absolutely a clean block. I looked at it on my TV like 10 times. Cursing.
Don't you hate that? No.
The big upset of the day is, yes, Oakland, a team from Rochester, Auburn Hills, Michigan, pick one. The Oakland Golden Grizzlies beat the Kentucky Wildcats last night, 80-76. Yes, if you're wondering, Oakland is a 14th seed. And Kentucky was a 3 seed, so there you go.
And I've got something very special for you, Josh.
Yes.
I want you to identify this voice.
We've got Bush. We've got Bush.
That is Curtis Armstrong playing Dudley Booger Dawson in Revenge of the Nerds.
And why do you think he's
Why are you playing
so excited about playing this?
I don't know.
Why?
Once again.
We've got Bush. We've got Bush.
Booger was is an alum,
a Golden Grizzly
of Oakland University.
Whoa! Did you pull a muscle on that one?
Hey, what the hell's wrong with you?
Was Curtis Armstrong at the game?
No, I just did some research.
Oh,
he might have been
what?
at the game.
I'm going to say yes. Yes, he was.
Why would you even think that?
Prove me wrong.
I was doing some research. A friend of mine is from that area.
Oh, okay.
And Madonna, by the way, is from that area also. In any event.
Oh, it's Michigan, isn't it?
And then, yes, of course. Oakland University of Greater Detroit. The other distinguished alum, anyone?
Yep.
Anyone?
Well, who could beat Booger? Go on.
Here's your hint, Josh. You know something, Ace? I'm going to give this one to you. This is your hint. Distinguished alum. Here we go.
David Hasselhoff?
David Hasselhoff is correct, ladies and gentlemen.
I would never have gotten that. Great job.
Well, this is the Knight Rider theme. You got it in 3 seconds.
I'm smart. I was going to guess Kit.
The car.
Agent in auto repair.
Voiced by who? I don't remember that guy's name. William something?
William Daniels.
Yeah.
Let that run. Who's that? Is that the voiceover guy? I don't know who that is. Something, Knight Rider. Is it Ted Cassidy?
Let's see.
Knight Rider. A shadowy flight into the dangerous world of a man who does not exist.
Sounds like canon.
I'm going to say, and we're going to find out I'm going to say that's Richard Basehart.
Oh,
Write
really?
that down.
Richard the guy from that submarine TV show?
20,000. What was it? Voyage to the bottom of the sea.
Something like that. Yeah, that he sounds kind of like a Lauren Green.
Yeah, he does sound like Lauren Green.
Voiceover guy. We can figure that out, but Knight Rider and the Kit. The voice of Kit. You say was William Daniels.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And he was in one of those doctor shows.
He was in St.
Richard Basehart.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
So wait a second. So this is the only show in North America that has had Richard Basehart, Booger, Curtis Armstrong.
He has many roles.
And,
yes, he was amazing on Moonlighting.
Yes.
For starters.
Real good.
He has a good book out there, actually.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
About being an actor.
It's not about his life, is it?
It is. Called
King
of the Nerds.
I was hoping
Check
it
it
would be
out.
like a
Interesting
murder mystery
guy.
or something. But
Once again, Curtis Armstrong in the role of. You want to explain what's happening when he says this? When he says,
We've got Bush. Wow. We've
they're
got
watching
Bush.
the video surveillance of the sorority house.
of course they are.
so.
Because when that movie was made, that was funny.
Do you think that'd be okay these days?
They put a camera where they could see the girls undressed.
The movie's called Revenge of the Nerds. Those sorority girls did something cruel to them.
They deserve this.
They, of course, deserve to be spied on.
Well, of course, the big thing about March Madness, I think we all would agree, it's the one time of year we have to search out True TV and find out where the hell that is.
Oh, yeah.
Also, Max has a really cool thing going. What used to be HBO. They've got all the games there because it's True TV and TNT and TBS. They're CBS, so and Paramount Plus. All the games are right there, so you can go there and you can just click on the windows and boom, yeah.
And if you got
that's nice to know.
DirecTV, channel 600 has 4 games at once.
DirecTV's dead to me because of the series Ken, but I'll explain that later.
Okay, good to know.
And I have scratched out BYU. I did pick Duquesne. Thank you, Jason. And that means that my record yesterday in the Shoe of the Week from orangeinsoles.com, March Madness was 2-2 this week.
There you go.
Wait a minute.
Thank you,
how'd that
Christy.
happen?
There you go.
Feel better and do more with Orange Insoles in your shoes. Free shipping in the USA at orangeinsoles.com. 4 more picks today.
All right.
2-2 so far.
I really did think
I thought you were 3-1.
2-2.
No, 1 and 3.
I'm counting Duquesne.
He did pick them.
Thank you.
Do we have audio of that?
No, we don't have audio. It's how I feel.
The bookie says that's fine.
Yeah, that's what
That's the thing.
That's what Shohei's interpreter would say. No. I said Steelers plus 2.
I feel like I picked Duquesne. I take the other 2 losses. That's fine.
Yeah.
I get it. 2-2.
No, we'll see.
Thank
All right. Coming up in sports, do we have any Shohei Ohtani update on what the hell is going on there?
The more this starts to unravel, the story for me is how many different layers, and you throw in nobody speaks English. I don't know what's happening, but I've decided last night I don't care. I don't care if he was gambling. I don't care if his interpreter was gambling. I don't care. I don't care. I miss Kevin. Can we play Kevin when we come back? Kevin Meanie?
Absolutely.
But the latest is his, here's the official, Shohei's interpreter is being criminally investigated by the IRS. And the attorney for his alleged bookmaker said Thursday that the ex-Dodgers employee placed bets on international soccer, but never on baseball. Now look, if you're gambling, which is fine, if you're gambling on soccer, get in a program, okay?
Well,
see somebody.
He's Japanese, right?
It's football.
Yeah,
it's
you're right.
baseball.
It's big still over there, but it's you're right.
I don't even know how to bet soccer. +2? I don't get it. I mean, how do you get goals when you bet?
I have no idea.
Anyway, the IRS confirmed yesterday that interpreter Ipe Mizuhara and Matthew Bauer, alleged illegal bookmaker, are under criminal investigation through the Los Angeles field office. IRS criminal investigation spokesperson Scott Villard said he could not provide additional details. He was fired by the Mizuhara fired by the Dodgers on Wednesday, following reports alleged ties to an illegal bookmaker and debts over $4 million.
No mention of the theft. I mean, isn't the story that he stole $5 million? I mean, that's
Now they're saying it.
Now they're saying Shohei said take the money. That's
may
fine.
Have said, "Oh, look, I'll cover this for one time."
I'll cover it for
It's
you.
all speculation.
Okay.
No one knows what happened.
Gotcha.
Right. But then they say Shohei may have been gambling. So, it's like you have an assistant with you when you become rich and famous, and if you're caught with drugs, you give them to him.
Sure.
It's the same thing.
They're the ones holding.
Yes. I don't have any drugs. Artie, step up, baby. Let's go.
Right now, welcome to the show. And this portion of the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about accessing therapy and helping yourself out, but accessing therapy in a much simpler way, a much more convenient and flexible way. Here's how it works. It's all done online. You start with a brief questionnaire. You'll get matched with one of like 30,000 plus therapists, licensed therapists that can work with you. And by the way, you can switch therapists anytime, no additional charge. Details are at betterhelp.com/BT show. We'll give you more on that in just a second. It's all about convenience because the therapy itself is done online, perhaps like a Zoom call with the camera on, or if you want, just talking back and forth like a phone call or even texting back and forth. It's what's convenient for you. And, of course, you don't have to get in your car and drive across town and sit in the lobby, wonder what that guy's thinking across the way reading highlights for children. None of that's going on because this is all done online. You pick the place you're going to be, and you do it in the privacy of your own little sphere of your life. And it's all about your life and getting the best version of you up and running. Learn what makes you happy with BetterHelp through therapy. And it's pretty simple. Like I said, you fill out that questionnaire, et cetera, et cetera. Visit betterhelp.com/BT show. Add that /BT show part. It will help you get 10% off that first month and help us too. Once again, BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, betterhelp.com/BT show. Also coming up, interesting news in the world of dental hygiene. An incredibly cool world record. Very excited about. And a really dumb one coming up today. And you know that bar Sloppy Joe's?
Oh, yeah. I've been there a couple of times.
Great story about Sloppy Joe. Might want to cover your chili. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Essential Morning Radio.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day, parties, or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with it? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven-baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven-baked bundle package, so try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Our girls have dumped us.
Whoa, baby, blow me
A kiss as you're leaving.
blow me.
Oh, a kiss right now.
'Cause if you're gonna leave me, honey, I will surely miss the way you blow me.
Blow me a kiss.
Merci, madame, voila les bearded clam. Your biscuit, your beavage, I see your cooter cleavage. Your monkey, your muffin, you ain't hiding nothing. Your Gucci, your flapper, you're showing off your snapper. Your
bonsoir. One man, two women, ooh la la, find a friend to play. Surround my face with tea and day. You say you're straight, but you're not bi. How will you know until you try? The thought of nookie makes you sick. Just hold your nose and take a lick.
I wanna be Bob. What more can I say? I would smoke and drink and play golf every day. I'd have a lady for a caddy. She could hold my balls while I play. I wanna be Bob. We wanna be Bob.
Aging Richard Smoker. Aging Richard Smoker.
His name is Richard, but they call him Big Dick.
I'm looking for a big dick smoker.
Turn out the lights, 'cause I can hardly wait.
Yeah. Prison Rich.
When I get out, I'm ready to go straight.
Comes an Aspen, and Bob likes blues and
Stones on my freeway. You're bumming me out.
Bravo. Couldn't agree more.
And have you ever seen one of these roadside memorials on a curve ever?
No. Always on a straight.
Yeah, straight away going to Nebraska. Well, what the hell happened? 3,000 people a day get through here. One guy, maybe it's good he's dead. He could have run into you. You don't know karma. People go, well, it reminds people to slow down. It's for safety. That's not safety. You're driving along. What is that, a wreath, a teddy bear?
I am so there with you. That is brilliant.
And my friend always pointed out, he goes, how come Jews don't wreck their cars? Which is, you wonder. It's true. These Christians, terrible drivers. Jews 10 and 2 going down the road.
Essential Morning Radio. All day and all night. Yeah, this is Bob and Tom Radio.
Randy?
Hi, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Got basketball hangover. And today the women's bracket starts, so it's going to be really everywhere.
Now,
Tom, your thoughts?
Oh, just a couple quick things. If you don't hear the whole show, sometimes you miss things, certainly. And on yesterday's program, we had a news story about these so-called little rascals.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember this, Christy Lee. This involved
I remember it.
a
I
bank
got it right
robbery.
here.
And we did cover this, and I got a nice letter here from Tiffany, who said, you guys didn't do the story about the little rascals. Well, we did. And
Yeah.
do you want to just briefly review?
Yes, we did, whore.
Hey.
Excuse me.
There's a name calling
Hey,
here.
Tiffany, sorry about the whore thing.
3 boys aged 11, 12, and 16 arrested for robbing a bank in Houston, Texas. Houston's ABC 13 reported the boys passed a threatening note to a Wells Fargo bank teller before fleeing on foot with an undisclosed amount of cash. The parents of 2 of the boys identified them after their photos were released, while a 3rd boy was recognized by a law enforcement officer following a fight. The Harris County Sheriff, Ed Gonzalez, said the boys, dubbed the Little Rascals by the FBI, are now facing charges of robbery by threat.
Now, I forget who it was that speculated. Did they, in fact, do the classic gag where they get on each other's shoulders with a long trench coat and walk in when they handed them the note? Man.
And the note said, my son has the... has my opinion. I can't even talk today. Permission to rob your bank.
Signed by mom and dad. Yeah. So we did cover that.
My mom.
That fine story.
So
did anybody fake notes from their mom to get out of school?
No, because I would. Yeah, they would have never.
You did it once.
I think I tried it once.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Not well.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. And the other big story yesterday that we covered was the the woman with the 2 cervixes,
Oh,
et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. That
yeah, Annie Charlotte.
she has 2 vaginas, actually, and it's a medical condition.
2 wombs.
But she's, of course, on what is it called? OnlyFans, and has a following. And she says one of them is dedicated to each of her boyfriends.
Yes.
Okay, good.
Uterus didelphys is the
Yeah. What was the actress's name that also had that? Charo. She referred to it as Coochie Coochie.
Oh,
I'm not sure if you're aware of that. That was her catchphrase.
That whole time she was talking about that.
I had no idea.
Who knew?
Ace was shaking his head no. Right after Coochie Coochie.
That was her trademark. You see, Ace. The Coochie
know
Coochie. Okay, thank you very much.
Dear Tom.
Yes.
I live in Florida, and I listen to you guys through 92.5 The Fox in Cincinnati iHeartRadio. Well, thank you. Thank you, Sean. I was born and raised 42 years in the Queen City, but now I live close to DeLand, Florida.
Oh, nice.
I've been hearing the DeLand joke over the past several days, and today I am very proud of myself. I called out exactly when you were going to play For the Love of God bit. Once I heard it, I almost went off the road laughing so hard. I felt a part of the show.
That's nice.
But anyway, keep up the good work. Been listening for many years. Sean from Deltona.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
yes.
thank you, Sean.
You know where Deltona is?
I do. Now, is
It's by Del Nota.
the Hatters?
The Stetson Hatters play UConn. When is that, Jason? What time is that? As he asked Jason so I could look for...
Stetson, of course, is a university in DeLand, Florida.
DeLand?
Yeah.
Why do they call it DeLand, Tom?
Thanks for asking. It's near to sea.
For the love of God. We know where DeLand is.
Oh, sorry.
I'm starting to feel insane.
Jared, I hope you're okay with being a part of the show. Good luck in talking to Tom.
They should have a sign in DeLand for you. They should have a big sign as you come in. DeLand, near DC.
30 miles. Okay. They really should.
2:45 today, the Stetson Hatters take on the #1 overall seed, the UConn Huskies. I feel like the Huskies should have a color in there. The UConn Silver Huskies or something.
Oh, yes, the golden,
there.
Something to
You don't think Huskies is
to
enough?
distinguish them from other Huskies?
Well, the Gold Rush type. Is that the reference you're going for?
Oakland Golden Grizzlies. I think that's what got me. They upset Kentucky. So
we got a letter here. Oakland U. Is that who you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Robert England went to Oakland U.
Oh, Fred
Krueger.
That's in Michigan, of course, and we established the fact that their most distinguished alumnus.
We've got Bush.
Don't play this whole thing
We've
again.
got Bush.
Curtis Armstrong.
Curtis Armstrong and Robert England went to Oakland U.
And David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff.
I don't care about the Hoff. The other two, I should have gone there.
Yeah.
Why did you spin your wheels at Webster?
Maybe you could go get a graduate degree.
Yes.
There we go.
Just so I could say that I was with Robert and Freddie and Booger. You kidding me? Two of the greatest characters.
Again, this is one of the great things about this tournament. You find out about colleges and universities you were not aware of.
Didn't I was going to ask you what famous person from Columbia, and of course, didn't like John Hancock or something, or John Jay,
George Washington,
or George Washington's.
Alex. It starts and ends with Alexander Hamilton.
Alexander Hamilton. That's what I was remembering.
Yeah. Your school's too old then. Alexander Hamilton went to your college. That needs to be
closed. It's time to buy new books.
That's far too ancient a building.
I was trying to think who famous went to Ohio State.
There are many.
Matthew Broderick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, is there a many code for shut up, Chick?
We could be here all day if you want to go through the distinguished alumni.
You started this with the Curtis Armstrong crap.
That's
Christy, IU famous. I know.
Jesse Eisenberg?
Nope. Jesse Eisenberg. That's right.
Didn't, oh gosh, the guy that was just in Ferrari, didn't he go there?
Okay. Yeah, Tom's right. We can
One of the Helmsworths? No, he's Australia.
Adam Driver?
Adam Driver. Didn't he go to IU?
I think he might have.
Yeah.
He was in the Marines and everything.
Yeah. Okay, prominent Ohio State alums.
Here we go. Let's do it. Let's go deep. Go deep.
I think they're all deep, it looks like.
Go deep, Tom. What do you mean? Oh, it's no Alexander Hamilton?
There's some literary folk.
Sure.
You got your Archie Griffin.
Well, the only two-time Heisman Trophy winner. Yes, continue.
Sophie Jacks.
I'm not familiar.
Oh, my God. Mark Cuban went to IU. I forgot about that.
Oh, that's of course.
There you go.
Yeah.
Let's just stop it right. That's a good one. We'll leave now.
You're going to...
Ryan Murphy. There's a lot.
You're going to leave Ohio State hanging with Sophie Jacks. Is that what you're doing?
That's the first one on this list.
Is she the inventor of the children's toy, Jacks? Is that
don't
what?
know. I don't know.
Bell.
Did you ever play Jacks?
I never played Jacks.
Stupid
Never
game.
understood how to play.
I didn't get it
I did.
either. Yeah, fun?
Not really.
Is it just craps for kids?
No, you're supposed to bounce the ball and pick the Jacks.
Then you
up.
take 2, then you take 3.
It was always in our stocking every Christmas.
But
or
don't
some
little kids, when they're
silly-
playing, it look like they're at like an back alley dice game?
Yeah.
Good for coordination.
Okay, now let's get back to distinguished alums here. Here's a good Jesse Owens.
Oh, yeah, he's good.
From the Ohio State University.
Remember when Cleavon Little does his impression of Jesse Owens?
I did not know this. One of my favorite actors.
Oh, that's right. Now, Jesse Owens.
J.K. Simmons.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's right.
He's a great
That's
actor.
Right. Yeah, he's okay.
Okay, all right.
He
Oscar winner.
went to college. Bum, 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 bum.
Now, we return to the sports desk with Chick McGee.
March Madness, the big upset yesterday. As we look ahead to more upsets all tournament long. Jack Golke, Gohlke, made 10 three-pointers, and 14th seed Oakland Golden Grizzlies delivered the first shock of this year's March Madness, beating 3rd seed Kentucky 80-76 in the first round of the NCAA tournament. The Grizzlies sent the Wildcats a packing, and Coach John
10
Calipari.
three-pointers
10
from
three-pointers.
one guy?
Yep, he was on. He was on fuego.
Man.
That's 30
Calipari,
points.
another early March exit for the Wildcats, behind Golke and some late shot making by his teammates. The graduate transfer Golke finished with 32 points. Antonio Reeves led Kentucky with 27. The Wildcats fall to 1-4.
This is a little inside, but Pat, whoever the comedian is at Comedy Off Broadway this weekend is doing jumping jacks in the hallway. So happy.
Oh, yeah. Those people are going to need cheered up.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what I'd like to see is a stat. They have all these stats when you watch these games. If there was a way they could measure the blood pressure of the coaches in basketball.
And they look, a lot of them just look like they're going to explode.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I don't think, is there any sport where the coaching is that active?
Boy.
I mean, obviously
They
in
do.
football, you rest between plays, you're thinking and looking, but I mean, the basketball coaches are on their feet, they're screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Has there ever been a mellow basketball coach?
There must.
I think John Wooden was pretty mellow. I think he sat on the bench with the rolled up program and
sat.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm in a suit. Yeah.
Pretty sure. They're often well dressed. Don't get me wrong.
I've been
not
watching,
anymore.
I've been watching a lot of basketball this year, and I noticed that when you said that, when Freddie Hoiberg's team was playing, was it Nebraska? I don't know.
Yes,
who
he's coaching Nebraska. Yeah.
They were saying that he has that style, very quiet, very unusual for a college basketball coach.
Yeah, they all look like they're going to explode.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I'm just glad they finally, about five or 6 years ago, in college basketball, took the bottom off the basket. That, for me, really changed.
Yeah, every time
really
they had
up
to
the
climb
game.
up there with those
Every
ladder.
basket made it.
But those poor guys were out of work, weren't they?
Yeah, the ladder wranglers, those guys are out of work.
Who knows what they're doing? Changing light bulbs or something.
I guess.
They got
We've got the ladder.
experience.
We got the ladder. We might as well.
I see. Now,
Dear Chick, they took the bottom of the peach basket.
now, are we doing a second round of picks today?
Yes, we are.
When is that going to happen?
Any minute.
Do you feel you've earned this right?
Well, here's my problem. I would say no to that question. However, we have a lovely sponsor, so I don't think I can.
And one of our mottos around here is, of course, rewarding failure. The Ace Cosby Joker today is certainly proof of that.
I see.
So
What are you trying to say?
No,
I think he stated it pretty clearly. I didn't
no
have
hurry to get to
try
that, but
say
we will.
Oh,
get to
no
it.
hurry to get to that.
No, I was just asking.
No problem. The other upset, kind of almost happened. Samford. Remember we had we talked about Samford yesterday.
With an M, Samford.
I thought I said Samford pretty clearly.
I think it kind of sounds like you're saying Stanford, because in the context of sports, one usually talks about the Cardinal. You know what these remember the Samford
Yes.
Mascot is?
Yeah, the Bulldog.
The
We talked about
Bulldog.
this yesterday.
But now,
Do you know what the Stanford mascot used to be?
Stanford or Samford?
Stanford in California. You prick.
I thought you meant Stanford because that's what you said.
Yeah.
No, he said Stanford. No. Were you listening? You put an
This
extra
is going
D
to
in
make
there.
this all the better.
Is this over yet?
They're the cardinal now, which is a tree.
Yeah.
As you might
tree?
guess, they had to scramble it a little bit because they used to be the Red Men, is what they used to be, and then they had a full-blooded Indian at quarterback, Sonny Six Killer. Remember that guy? He was amazing.
Wow,
that's a hell of a name, man.
Sonny Six Killer.
That is a great name.
Yes.
That'd be a great name for a band. Six Killer.
Yeah,
I'd go see them.
6 members. Or would you have 5?
It'd be one of those things where it's not 6 guys. You know, like Ben Folds 5.
Like Pink Floyd.
Remember that?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Which one's Pink?
He's in the news lately, Ben Folds.
Oh, really?
Really?
Divorcing his 5th wife, no joke.
Well, there's the 5.
Well,
Yeah.
And he folded 5. He's going to fold 5 of them.
I bet he is. I'm a fan.
Hey, please don't talk about things that are aspirational for Christy.
What?
Hey.
I am very
Hey,
happy.
don't leave me out of this.
Stop.
And I think we finally got my taste on the air yesterday. So let's
Yes, we did.
let's do this. Oh. Dear old dad. Oh,
I know, what else is happening?
We'll be right back with more sports.
Okay. I
What do you
look
think of
forward to that. I look forward to that.
March Madness. We got world records. We've got
what else we got over there?
we've got this guy saying this.
You know, I hope. Oh, so I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I hope you don't have any discomfort over there.
No, my feet are comfortable.
Oh, good. How about your knees, your back?
Because I wear orange insoles.
Heck yeah, you do. OrangeInsoles.com is the place to visit, especially if you're feeling that discomfort in your back, hip, or knees. You know how much that affects your daily routine. It's probably because you're getting zero support from that same lame, thin liner that came with your shoes. Look at that thing. It does nothing. It does nothing. Get something that actually works for you. Orange Insoles offer arch support and a deep cup to properly support your heel, your feet, and therefore your entire body, helping to alleviate all that pain and discomfort. Look, if you had a kitchen table and it wobbled all the time, you'd get rid of it. Get rid of that liner in your shoes now and replace them with Orange Insoles. These are great for work boots, sneakers, dress shoes, high heels, golf shoes, you name it. Find the right fit for you with their insole quiz. You get on there, you answer a few questions about your feet and some of the things you're experiencing. They'll tell you what size you need, how steep an arch, that kind of thing. Check them out, orangeinsoles.com. And today, free shipping. So get on this. Plus, Orange Insoles come with a 60-day We Want You to Be Happy guarantee. No cutting required. These insoles are true to size. You don't need to break out the scissors. Those, again, can be found at orangeinsoles.com. Feel better. Do more.
Thank you very much, Josh. When we come back, we have a revelatory letter regarding the egg on toast, if you will, the bookity, the eggs in a basket, et cetera. We have a update.
Do we have a garage here that I could pull into and set my car?
Okay. From Rebecca. It's a good letter. When we come back, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Reach us toll free at 1-888-BOB-TOM-1 or at bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Oh, ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, Orange Insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to Orange Insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange Insoles. Feel better, do more.
Hey, hi, I'm Tom. This is Chick. That's Josh. And this is Christy Lee. Christy, what's happening?
Hey, Charleston, the Bob and Tom Show is coming. That's right, Rock 105 WKLC bringing us to town with a live broadcast with
special guest Duke Tomato and the Bob and Tom brass to mouth horns. Plus, don't forget.
You see the word "don't forget"?
No, but it's like half a sentence.
Don't miss an amazing
it's like
comedy
don't
show.
miss amazing.
Start
is a
over.
word.
Hey, Charleston, it's the Bob and Tom Show. That's right, and our friends from Rock 105 WKLC are bringing us to town for a live broadcast.
Speech. Speechery. One more time. Here we go. This for sure. Here we go. All right.
Hey, Charleston, the Bob and Tom Show coming to, yes, your area from Rock 105 WKLC. They're bringing us to town for a live show. Special guest,
Duke Tomato.
You nerds.
Start over. Hey, Charleston, the Bob and Tom Show here and our friends at Rock 105 WKLC are bringing us to town for a live show with special guest
Duke Tomato and the Bob and Tom brass to mouth horns. Plus, do not miss an amazing comedy show that night.
That's right. It all happens Friday, April 5th at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center.
If you're listening anywhere within 100 miles of Charleston, or if you come out and see us live on the morning of April 5th, that's a free show, and then get tickets for that night's Bob and Tom Show comedy tour event with who, Christy?
Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Jeff Oskay, Willie Griswold, and all hosted by yourself.
All hosted by Tom and Christy.
Tickets on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. It's at Ticketmaster.com or the Charleston Coliseum box office.
See you there!
Good to see you guys. What are you going to play?
We'll play So Many Roads. Here we go.
Okay.
Radio
24/7. 24/7. 24/7.
His name is Apollo Johnson, and he's America's #1 astronaut. But he's also a well-endowed ladies' man. Monumental Pictures proudly presents Apollo 13 and a half.
Oh, Apollo, your rocket is so big.
Adult film star Dick Mahogany in his first starring role since Shaft's Lethal Weapon is astronaut Apollo Johnson. And when he's not orbiting the Earth, he's going around the world. Apollo Johnson, he's not just an astronaut, he's a charter member of the 100,000 Mile High Club. And believe me, there's nothing weightless about Apollo 13 and a half.
Oh, Apollo. Now I know why they call it the Johnson Space Center.
He's Apollo Johnson, and not even the shuttle can hold all of his cargo. Look at that load. Apollo 13 and a half from Monumental Pictures, rated PG-13 and a half.
Oh, boy.
Hi, this is Mike McRae, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Also with us, Christine Stedman. Now, you're a mom?
Well, a mom and a grandma. I think you know that.
I know.
I'm a grandpa.
This is how this
Are
works.
you?
Yep.
She's been married 27 years and still a virgin, Tom.
Yes.
28,
Well, you know, I
28.
have a lot of grandkids. My daughter keeps having babies, has one almost every year.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, she called me the other day. She goes, Mom, guess what? I'm pregnant again. There must be something in the air. I'm like, yeah, you're late.
But seriously.
Hello?
Bang!
Hey, hello?
Zing! I'm getting her fixed.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom.
Oh, hey, I'm not ready.
That's unbelievable.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom
Thanks,
Show.
Josh. I appreciate it.
It's great to see everybody.
I got a letter while you stall over there.
I do too, and it's a question for Chick.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, you don't mind?
No, go ahead.
Tom, well, you actually, for all of you, this person writes in and says that so-and-so came from Hamilton, Ohio.
Yep.
Is that a school or an area or both?
Hamilton is a city which famously put remember this? Put an exclamation point at the end of their name to liven up the city a little bit.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I don't know if they still do that, but it used to be Hamilton.
No, they changed it to a question mark. Hamilton?
Well, Bonnie Rotten, the famous...
It's the Cincinnati area, but go ahead.
The famous porn star came from there, as did porn star... apparently, this gentleman is a fan.
All right.
Sarah J. If you know who Sarah J.
Yeah, if you research the origin of porn stars, wow, that is a boring day, huh?
Well, or very exciting. It could go one way or the other.
You mind your own business.
Okay, sorry.
They're both
now, I promise something. We have been exploring, and this is the end of the exploration. We've been exploring the great recipe where you take a piece of bread and you cut a hole in it with a shot glass, and you make the delicious...
yes, I am thinking, dear God, please make
bullseye, egg in a basket, et cetera, et cetera.
Yes.
We had Jess Hooker made them for us earlier this week. They're delicious. I highly recommend. Fun
Nothing
for the
but
kids.
egg and toast. That's all it was.
No, it's because they're cooked together. It's like we're 1 + 1 = 3. Here's a great letter, though. Hey, I am a first-generation Californian. However, out here, we always called it egg in a hole. We make it more exciting. We use a shaped cookie cutter for the center.
Oh, all right. So you can make a heart or something?
Yeah, makes it fun, especially around the holidays.
That's something.
Make a star or
Thank you, Rebecca.
a Santa.
I feel better.
Yes, she's adding a little bit of pizzazz.
That is nice.
She's adding a little joy to life.
What's her name?
Her name is Rebecca.
Stop listening, Rebecca.
Tom, I would say she's adding a little razzle-dazzle.
Yes,
yeah,
a little
there you
spice. Something that your sportscast could use. A little bit of je ne sais quoi. What does that mean, Christy?
No, the French.
I don't know what.
I don't know what.
That's a great idea. I'm going to have to try this.
Oh, dude, if I'd poo-poo this, but if I had kids, I'd do it all the time.
I can't believe you haven't already done that.
I hadn't thought of it. And I've got...
I bet you have tons of cookies.
Oh, my God. I got a huge baggie with like 300 in it. I don't know.
Cookie cutters? Wow.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Josh, thanks again. Pat, did you see that bucket in your office in there?
I did with
this
bunnies,
indoor snowballs.
Snowmen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are from Josh. Those are great. There was an extra one lying around. I put it there so you can take it home.
I could not figure that out.
Oh, I thought I got you one. I got you and Paula one.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh, it's in your office now. So.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
It's really cool. Instead of snowballs, they're like these foam balls. You can heat them around and knock stuff over.
I didn't get you an extra one.
I didn't say you did. I found it in the hallway.
Oh, okay. I see.
Or it is.
Could not figure out what was going on.
I have two of them in my basement.
Well, I got them personalized, so we'll be able to tell who didn't take their Christmas gift.
Good. It's back to the sports desk. I'm sorry.
But thank you for the nice compliment on my gift. Those are fun.
Here's your winners last night in the top 25 college, the March Madness. Iowa State, North Carolina, Tennessee, Arizona, Illinois. Creighton, Tom, they advanced. Creighton Barrels, Oregon, Gonzaga, Duquesne, North Carolina State, Washington State, they all advance. Also, Oakland, of course, upsetting Kentucky, and Kansas should have been upset by Samford. I guess the Jayhawks are going to take that win last night, despite the fact Samford won the game. That's interesting. That's very, very interesting. Wouldn't you say so, Tom?
Fascinating.
Clearly reading something else.
Sorry, got to get out. Hundreds of people dressed in lab coats and white wigs to help break the Guinness World Record for the largest gathering of people dressed as Albert Einstein.
Not great. Seen the picture?
I don't care about it.
No.
Oh, it's fun.
No. Something called Salesforce achieved the record with a total of 855.
Think about that.
Sad people dressed like Albert
Einstein is, you know what? You know what Einstein is? A one-hit wonder. That's right. I said it.
Other than the relativity thing, and the
What's he got, right?
And the Roosevelt letter, which arguably Leo Szilard wrote it. He just needed Einstein's name. I think you might be right.
He's the rock star of physicists.
No, he's the Dexy's Midnight Runners of physicists.
Really?
Yeah.
Did he come on Eileen?
Oh.
Secretary.
Well,
he was a wild guy.
He liked to throw
Liked
it
the
out.
ladies.
Yeah, he did.
But yeah, this is cool. Salesforce did a cool thing. I mean, if you look at the photograph,
sounds like a commercial to me. But
look at it.
There you go. Look at that. All these folks dressed up as Einstein. But wait a second. See the guy 2 rows back, I think is dressed as Kurt Vonnegut. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, he could be.
Okay, just saying.
Why the random bear guy?
Yeah, where's the kid in the bear suit? Why is that?
I'm not sure there's an explanation for it, but
sorry about the furry conventions next door.
Yeah, it kind of spoils the whole thing, doesn't it? Yeah. You know, Einstein, a weirdo in bear suit. Is that a bear suit? What is that?
Bear? I don't know.
It looks like a kid in a bear suit.
The costume is like a kid in a bear suit.
It's a teddy bear, but a kid face.
There's probably a reason for that, but
it's probably the people that bankrolled the whole.
Are they sticking their tongues out?
Oh no, that famous poster.
You've seen that famous Einstein poster.
Mm-hmm.
He's human.
You know, he didn't speak till he was 6 years old. Isn't that fascinating?
Was that Einstein?
You know why? Didn't have anything to say.
Nothing to say.
Nothing to say.
Yeah. Although he was a great MC. MC squared. I'm sure. He used to host. He was one of the first DJs. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
That could be
MC squared.
That could be the worst. This whole thing is
Ace,
the worst
you want your
joke
thoughts?
I've ever done.
Saw it coming.
Saw it coming. Okay, great. I
saw it coming.
Ace saw it coming.
Is it me? It's hard to be around him, right? Or is it just me? Tell me.
I don't know which one you're referring to, but yes.
Oh, okay.
2 peas in a pod there.
By the way, I got a nice letter here.
Well,
okay.
Please read it and don't leave anything out.
I live in Sedona, Arizona.
What about eggs?
Nice
What about eggs and toast? Is it about? What does it cover?
This email's about that, but I'm not going to.
We call it a.
Yeah, that's interesting. We call it a.
Have you made one for your son yet, Pat?
We call it a hambo.
And you're not a good. You're not a good dad. Then.
We don't have appetites till 11 a.m. He and I.
We call it a hambone halo.
You send your kid to school with no food?
He
doesn't eat in the morning.
Excuse me. This is from Angela in Sedona, Arizona, watching on YouTube.
How dare you try to have a conversation on this radio show? Go ahead, Tom.
She goes, I've been a listener for 25 years.
Bless you.
I've been holding my tongue, but I can't anymore. What in the good God-loving world is that Josh been doing? He looks so great. He's rocking it these days. I want to have what he's having, please. The way he strokes his beard is really distracting me. I like to rewind and watch. Are you so sexy?
Wow.
Okay.
Signed.
Well, thank you.
Signed Tom Griswold.
First of all, very complimentary.
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice. Up until the rewind part gets a little creepy. Why did you feel the need to share that?
She likes to watch Josh stroke his beard, and she rewinds it and watches it again. Go ahead, do it.
Well, I'm very flattered by that.
There you go. That's nice. Yeah.
Very flattered.
Well, Josh will be back with sports. How about that? Huh? Yeah.
Why?
Screw all of you.
We have some more. We have some more sports.
Chick,
maybe you can read the names of all the teams playing.
Maybe when you rub
You're
your
the hottest one in here. You know that.
Read the names of all the teams playing is what he just said to me.
I think you should do it.
I bet there's a lady out there when you rub your forehead, she rewinds and looks at it again over and over.
Out of your forehead.
If they're playing the Bob and Tom bingo game, every time chick threatens to quit, they have to do a shot. They're drunk already.
And I read the names of the winning teams last night.
You did the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And why are you complaining? You were reading something else anyway.
I was doing show prep. Coming up, we have a good letter from the trucker Dennis.
Neat.
I'll look forward to reading
Josh,
that
you
for
missed it. I came in this morning, and these guys were talking about they're going to release all the old Wordles.
I can barely stand
I was like, what?
Yeah, you'll be able to play all the ones you missed. They've done over 1,000 of them.
Well, chick's leaving. He's out. Rose in the
He did a Gleason. He can buy beer at 7, so that's what he
did Gleason.
He did a Gleason as he left.
When we come back, Mr. Godwin, a song, please. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Add to or continue the conversation. Check out the Bob and Tom Show on Facebook. Get the link at bobandtom.com. This
Okay, stop your whining. The guys are going to teach you how to drive. We can't wait. Let's get Christy in the rig. In the rig!
Ooh, listen to that.
All right.
Fancy talk.
You ready?
We're in the truck, but I can't touch the pedals, Jim. Look, I am way far away.
In between your legs, there's a lever.
Well, of course, in between my legs, there's a lot of things. But
I'm going to reach back. Push the pedal to your left and it'll push the seat forward.
All right.
Now can you reach the pedals?
Yes.
Never start, turn the wheel left.
When you start rolling, they'll move.
Slowly release the clutch and take your foot off the brake. Swing low.
We are moving. Nice job.
It seems to be going a little fast. I don't want to be alarming, but there are no explosives in that building. This is only about 10 times more fast than I wanted to go, Christy.
I didn't want you in here, chick.
Son of a...
Your trailer tires.
Oh, yeah, I got a trailer back there, don't I?
Yeah.
Wait till we're about...
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Sure, you said take 4 Xanax. You'd be fine. Uh-huh. Nice job. All right, let's take it back. Yep, a little bit more than that. A little bit more. We're doomed. Right there. Now, let's just go straight. Now, turn your wheel over about a quarter to the left. Think of all these cones as actual living people. Pull the yellow one out. Awesome. Thank you, Jim. Hope we were still rolling. Oh, there you go. It's a good ending.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
And is expected to be discharged soon. And that's your news. I'm Christy Lee. More of the Bob and Tom Show coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bob and Tom.
What do you got, Christy?
Teacher claiming her students are getting high on nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg can lead to intoxication as it contains the chemical compound myristin. Apparently, nutmeg has a history of being a drug of abuse.
There's a comedian named Josh Cox who talks about this.
Really?
And he goes, did you know nutmeg can get you high? Shouldn't that be the slogan for nutmeg?
Bob and Tom in the morning and highlights all day long.
The Bob and Tom Show, weekday mornings at 6 a.m. Eastern on Bob and Tom 24/7.
Bob and Tom 24/7. Not on air, online, all the time.
Bob and Tom 24/7.
find it?
There are things you never say to a naked dude.
Does that thing come with an air pump?
I thought you said you had small pox.
Really? No, seriously. Really?
But your feet are so big.
Aw, that's cute.
Hang on, I'll get my tweezers.
Oh, it's like a little light switch.
For a second there, I thought you had a third nipple.
I didn't know they could be innies.
Well, this explains your big car.
You don't want to say to a naked guy.
Wow, your boobs are bigger than mine.
Bob and Tom.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
They put the F in professional.
What's harder to raise, boys or girls?
I would guess girls.
Girls. Boys are easy. Just give them a book of matches, they're happy.
Yeah, book of matches and some hands. Oh, yeah.
Until they turn 13, then you give them a Playboy magazine. You won't hear another word out of them until they're 25. Am I right, chick?
You're right.
Oh, yeah.
When you're right, you're right.
Testify.
I ain't seen my oldest boy in 4 years. My oldest boy, he's 17. He's been driving for a year. He's had 27 accidents.
My God.
In fact, I call him the David Copperfield of drivers. Oh, yes, because it's magic. Because to hear him tell it stuff just appears out of nowhere. He hits it. And he's stupid. He always comes with the same excuse. I mean, he's not even a good liar. He's like, I had to swerve to miss a deer. 27 deer. Well, maybe she get me some deer whistles for my car. I said, son, you need mailbox whistles because that's the only thing you've been killing. Mailman can't even deliver in the neighborhood no more. He just hands me the mail and he goes, you figure the stuff out. I'm done.
Morning laughter just might be the best medicine.
If you want to turn your daddy parts orange, eat some Cheetos and watch some porn.
Bob and Tom Radio, 24/7.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show at the news desk. It's Christy Lee.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
Pat Godwin's here.
Hey, chick.
There he is over there. Get a song out of Pat this time, Tom. How about that? Hello.
Yeah. Hey, are you on the road tonight?
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey, this weekend I do a corporate thing.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
So you're not at the Rock and Bowl, and
I am. That's where the corporate thing is. It's tomorrow.
oh, okay. So this is wrong in two different ways. That's nice.
Chick, did you see that one of our favorite character actors passed away?
Yeah.
Yes, I did. Emmett Walsh.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah. Tom,
it was
I'm sure
very
you loved him
sad.
too.
He's been in everything.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a great, and particularly check out the movie Blood Simple.
Blood
if you've never
Simple
seen it.
is, I mean, and it nowadays maybe it might seem a little slow, but it's totally worth it.
Yeah,
Just
he's
hang in there, man.
menacing as anything.
He's wonderful.
And a lot of people may not know his name, but as soon as you see him,
Yeah.
you'll go, oh,
Yeah,
I
that
know
guy.
that guy.
It's a Coen Brothers thing, the Blood Simple. It's,
He also coached Rodney Dangerfield in Back to School. He was the swimming coach. the diving coach.
I don't know why, but I have not. I've not seen any of.
I may have
Rodney's.
ruined it for you because I always talk about how much I love it.
You've never seen any of Rodney's movies?
I've never seen any of Rodney's.
Caddyshack?
Well, Caddyshack.
Easy
yeah.
Money?
Nope.
Meet Wally Sparks.
No, I haven't. That was Best Picture, right? Wasn't it?
Meet Wally Sparks. Wally Sparks, Tom, is walking through a big ballroom, and there's people dancing, and he sees this one couple getting a little close, and he goes, hey, get a room. And then he sees this fat couple dancing and getting too close. He goes, get a warehouse. That's Dangerfield for you.
Oh, he's a rascal.
A couple quick things I'd like to mention that this show will be on the road coming up next Thursday
for the true Major League Baseball opener.
Yeah, Cincinnati, the home opener.
Damn right, it's always the home opener.
Special edition. We'll be broadcasting from Nation Kitchen at Bar at the Bet MGM Sportsbook at the Banks. Hope to see you there. We'll be
warehouse.
starting at 6 o'clock.
They need more.
Yeah, we picked up on that. Courtesy of 92.5, the Fox in Cincinnati. See you there. And it's just a few steps away from the front gate of the Great American Ballpark. That's coming up next Thursday. Also, while I'm at it, big show, Charleston, West Virginia, Friday, April 5th. We'll be doing the show from the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center in the morning. Then a special live comedy show that evening. Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Willie G, Jeff Oskay, Christian and I will be your hosts, and tickets for that are on sale right now. Charleston, West Virginia for that show.
I'll be doing the Charleston throughout my entire act that night.
That'll be great.
The famous dance?
I'll be very tired.
The leg thing, the knee thing, where you switch your knees back and forth. Oh, man.
Great gag. Love that. On the Electric Amish, Saturday, Logansport, Indiana at the State Theater. Go see the Amish. I think they've gotten their buggies up there by now, so they may be getting all set.
That's right.
We now have a letter I have to get to. From the trucker Dennis in Missouri.
Hi, Dennis.
Dennis, thank you for taking the time to write it.
Am I the only one that seems like I haven't talked in a while? Anybody else?
Yeah, I haven't.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, well, we'll get to it in a second. We had an article that Dennis is referencing. He said, you guys had a story a few weeks ago about how oxygen acts like Viagra. Because I was in an oxygen tent for 4 days with severe pneumonia. And, yes, Woody was at attention.
Wow.
What does he mean?
He had a boner.
Yeah.
What does he mean by that?
Thank you.
What's a boner mean?
Thank you for cutting through the...
His penis was erect.
Happy enough?
Standing at attention.
All anatomical.
He goes,
My Woody was there. I'm a baby.
You think
I
Dennis,
call it a Woody.
Hey, Dennis the trucker, why don't you make your way here and show Chick
Dennis, talk like an adult.
Show Chick if you're a baby or not.
Stop talking like a baby, Dennis.
Dennis, of course, well known for being the North American knife throwing champion.
No. Kickboxing would have been fun.
Dennis in Missouri, he goes, by the way, I'm well now. I was unable to do anything with my erection. That was an interesting news story. Urologists have stated that pure oxygen, breathing it for 90 minutes a day would improve erectile dysfunction issues. But, of course, breathing oxygen for 90 minutes a day, very expensive, fairly dangerous. Please don't smoke while doing it. But there. Well, thank you, Dennis, for taking the time and trouble to verify that for us. We now return to the sports page. What do you got over there?
It's your turn to talk.
Now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Stupid
Already? What?
Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? David Rush.
Really?
Oh, boy.
Has broken the Guinness World Record for the fastest time to put on 10 T-shirts.
Oh, okay.
Boy.
Did he do this?
He achieved the title with a final time of 15.03 seconds.
Wow.
David Rush wrote. Now we have access to David Rush's journal, evidently. Can we have some music, like some dreamy music for David Rush's journal? I think that's some introspective, ethereal...
Let's see.
I want him to put the plungers on his nipples and try to beat that record.
Yeah. That's right, Christy.
Freaks me out. Weeks of practice went into perfecting my technique. You might think it's safe, but the risks are real.
Yeah.
The last time I attempted this, I ended up with a torn skin, blisters, and bruises.
No kidding. Wow.
Putting shirts on?
Man, it's not exactly bungee jumping. It's not that
he
dangerous.
might want to look.
Well, he might be nicer cotton or something.
He's just clumsy. That's what he is.
Shirts were starched to hell.
On the day of the attempt, it took several tries, but the preparation paid off. Oh, this is still his journal.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sorry.
The harpist got tired.
You need the music. I'm sorry.
On the day of the attempt, it took several tries, but the preparation paid off. On the fourth attempt, I had a clean run, putting on 10 T-shirts in 15.03 seconds. It's not just about the T-shirts. It's about pushing my limits and showing the power of grit and a growth mindset.
See, he's trying to get the record for simultaneously holding the most world records, you see. So
no, I understand
he's
that.
on a mission, you see.
Yeah, we know
his wife has the record for packing his suitcase to kick him out of the house for spending so much time doing all these world records.
Yes. She certainly has the record for dinner alone.
I got to practice the T-shirt thing, hon. I'll be down when I'm finished.
Okay. I'm looking at the video. He has him laying out on the ground, and he has to reach down and put him on, but I don't know how you'd get bruised doing that unless you fall on your face or something.
Well, we've never tried it. Maybe you do. Get a little bruised up.
It's kind of the opposite of stripping, really.
Yeah.
Think about it that way. Can you imagine going to a strip club and they do that?
It's layering, yeah.
That sounds like a Rodney Dangerfield joke. I saw a stripper so ugly, he kept yelling, put it on, put it on.
Oh, I love that.
Huh? Isn't that funny?
Yes.
Yes? It is funny?
I like it.
Okay. Put it on.
I paid her to get dressed. That's very funny.
Okay.
I set a new record for getting dressed when she said, hey, my husband is home early.
My wife likes to talk during sex. I hate those phone calls. She needs you somewhere else.
Right.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me you have an orgasm? You're never there. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah.
You're not a Rodney fan, huh?
Yeah.
I love it so much.
I did.
Carson?
When he's talking with Carson on the couch, those are pretty good. Yeah.
So what's new with you, Johnny?
He gets finished.
He runs out of material and he just looks at Carson. Yeah. So what's new with you?
I'm sorry. Is it my turn?
It's it's my turn actually. Still
okay.
For Raycon Everyday Earbuds. You guys know about Raycons, amazing audio quality at half the price of other premium audio brands. How about their tens of thousands of 5-star reviews online? Raycon's optimized gel tips are designed to fit each and every ear ever made. So whether you're out walking the dog or on the phone, your Raycon earbuds stay in your ears. 8 hours of playtime, 32 hours of battery life, seamless Bluetooth syncing. Plus, you can enjoy the features like easy-to-use earbud tap functions, noise isolation, and the awareness mode. And, of course, we have a deal for you. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 20% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. 20% off and free shipping. Just go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Love those Raycon earbuds, and the sealed headphones are also excellent. I recommend them for the kids. If you're going on a spring break trip, they'll be in the back nice and quiet, watching their games, watching their movies, et cetera, et cetera. Thank you, Raycon earbuds and Raycon headphones. Tell them the Bob and Tom Show sent you. Coming up in sports?
We've got alligator. Who wants an alligator?
Okay.
Everybody get an alligator. They all get alligators.
We got that famous the famous bar, I should say, Sloppy Joe's is in the news in Key West, where they have the Hemingway contest. Also, we've got alligators, as you said, wolves,
cobras, lions. We got it all today.
Teeth in the news.
Teeth.
And something kind of sexy coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hi, this is Mike Birbiglia, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Yeah, you are. Thanks for tuning in to Bob and Tom Radio on a Friday. Jeff Oskay in the news we failed to mention on the way.
Ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
I do like porn, but I'm going to ask you guys a favor. We get a lot of emails sent to the show. You can stop sending me porn clips, okay? Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, but I'll be honest, I
I want to find my own porn, okay? T-Rex doesn't want to be fed. T-Rex wants to hunt. That's...
My wife listens to ASMR. I don't know if you guys know what ASMR is or stands for. Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. And I don't know what that is either. It means whispering. That's all that is. Bob Ross, he's whispering. And he paints on the canvas, and it's all scratchy. And he takes the paintbrush and dips it into the water and hits it on the easel to beat the devil out of it. And then sometimes Bob would have his squirrel in studio, and the squirrel would be like, that's ASMR. I'm home from school, 3rd grade, just being like, I don't know why I'm so relaxed. But Bob, you're doing it right today. That's what my wife listens to every single night. Her favorite lady, she's got 3-inch fingernails, and this Wolverine woman is always just click-clacking on things with their fingernails, typing on a keyboard, and out of nowhere she'll be like, I'm gonna eat a big pickle. And I'm like, I'm about to fall asleep right now. Turn this off, I'm driving.
I was part of the team that launched the first low salt, low sugar peanut butter into the category. It was called Simply Jif. It was targeted towards diabetics. I wanted to call it type 2 peanut goo, but yeah, of course you don't feel good, Greg. You ate an entire rotisserie chicken at 11:30 at night. You shoved the whole thing in your fat face in 6 minutes, Greg. I think you ate the rubber band that holds the legs together. I mean, come on. My birth certificate? That document is 54 years old. I also don't have the Declaration of Independence. Because I don't know if you've ever seen an organic peanut butter kid go off the deep end. It is not pretty. Okay, these kids, they spend 18 years eating it, then they go off to college. They have one bite of a Jif sandwich. 6 weeks later, they're passed out on a park bench with Nutter Butters all over their face.
The airport has got like magical powers. The airport's the only place where like you could be on the floor eating a salad and somebody will come up to you and ask you to watch their most precious things. You know, like, can you watch my back and my kid? Name 8 Jackson, you know, slot 32B or whatever, and you just go find your car. And I went there, and, you know, 29, 30, 31, and then there's no 32. It just started with another rental car. It's like, I know I can't ask, like, where's 32 after 31, because they might not let you take the car, you know? Eventually, I went and asked, I was like, hey, ma'am, there's no 32. There's just budget. And she goes, oh, we merged with budget, so that's an Avis car, so just take that. I should have just taken the car on the off chance that there was a corporate takeover or something. And then maybe drive to somebody's house and break in and go to bed and hope it's an Airbnb. What are you talking about? Like, the Olympics are my favorite 4 years. It's because they give that stat every 4 years about how many condoms they hand out at Olympic Village. This year, we gave away 618,000 condoms at Olympic Village, and every time I hear that stat, I'm like, why? Those are our best people. We told that kid would be perfect. It'd be good on the land and the sea. It'd be like a first human Range Rover. What do we... How about we start handing out condoms at Storage Wars meet and greets? I'm a basketball fan.
Jeremy? Hey, Pat, you hear me? I was talking the lingo. Did you hear me? Hey, folks.
Hey, lingo was the answer to Wordle the other day.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom show. I got that in 6. That was a tough one.
Yeah, I got it. I think I got it in 6. Too.
Here's Tom.
Lingo?
Lingo.
L-I-N-G-O. No, it's a word.
Yeah, lingo.
Yeah, lingo. You speak the lingo, Pat?
Speak the lingo. I thought that was slango.
Yeah. Slango?
Yeah, I'm having fun.
It seems like it would be kind of a slang word, doesn't
right?
it? Yeah.
Or a song.
All right.
Hey, just play the Wordle song so we can move on, okay?
Yeah.
Do you have a Wordle song?
Yeah.
Well, I want to hear a different one, Pat. I'm sorry.
Son of a bitch!
Are you kidding me?
He's ready
You've
for
got
the
to be
Wordle
kidding
song.
me.
Let him play the Wordle song.
Oh, no.
You set up the whole thing,
Let
and
him
now
play
you
the
want to
Wordle
change
song.
it.
You gotta look.
It's too late. Baby.
Time now for a twofer. It's the Pat Godwin twofer. By the way, don't forget the Not See Pat show that's on the wrong sheet here.
The Nazi Pat show.
Very,
Yeah,
very helpful. Very helpful. Let's take this thing.
Yeah, Tom, those are copied from his website. That's all. That's what happens.
Okay, well, got it wrong.
And I can't imagine how many times you get it wrong and blame the sheet.
It's wrong in the sheet.
He ripped it up so we can't look at the sheet.
I don't believe you.
Hey, Pat, do you have a
That's
Wordle
fine.
song?
Let's bet $10,000.
Funny now.
Want to bet $10,000?
I would love
Why do you
to
go
hear
to that
it.
when you know you're... Never mind.
Go ahead, Pat.
It's gonna work now.
The Wordle song. It'll be great.
I got woke up, I moved like a turtle, right?
You too. Wake up early, slow as a turtle. Check my phone, chick, do my Wordle.
Yeah.
Hey. Got it in 5.
Oh, God.
Flushed a turtle.
Pour me a coffee, hope the cream doesn't curdle. Got nothing to do, already did my Wordle. Maybe go for a drive. Right around 7, I go to Bob Evans with my breakfast crew. I tell the boys my favorite story. That time I got Wordle in 2. Wordle. Wordle, 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 Wordle. My mind fertile. My morning mental hurdle. Oh, I play with my wife, Myrtle. Go to bed at 9, take off a girdle. I look forward to tomorrow's Wordle.
What's underneath her girdle?
Gotta get up and pee, Tom.
Oh.
Maybe I'll get it in 3. Should I post today's score? Yesterday it was 4. I'll text my daughter and son if I get it in 1.
Little tribute to the game Wordle. Thank you very much, Pat.
Thank you, Pat. That was lovely.
Now, Chick, you're going to thank me.
Oh, God.
Because I'm going to...
Yes, sir.
I'm going to make Christy possibly get up and leave the room.
Oh, great.
I'm going to read this, then I think we have the ability to post the...
Is it about mayonnaise?
Yeah. What do you... How did you know that?
Because he knows that mayonnaise makes me sick.
Why else would she get up and leave the room?
There are many other reasons.
Let me ask you something. Let's stop for a second. I don't know if I want to know the answer to this or not.
What's that?
How, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the stupidest, 10 being still stupid, but able to give you change for a 20. How stupid do you think I am? The look of shock and amazement on your face when I know the answer to something is really defeating.
Hurtful. It's hurtful
and defeating, and you have been banging on me for 30-some years. What the hell's wrong with you?
I'm going to make you happy now.
That's impossible.
Okay.
That is absolutely impossible.
I'll read this, and then we'll post the photograph.
Okay.
Congratulations to David Woodall from Somerset, Kentucky, on winning the Hellman's Mayo Challenge. He was able to eat 6 cups of mayonnaise in 3 minutes. Now let's show the photograph.
That can't be safe. Wait a minute,
Tom. We know what you're doing.
Tom.
Let's just take the
Tom.
Take it down.
You are a horrible human being. Okay, you're right. I am leaving.
Isn't that
It had
gross?
nothing to do with mayonnaise. God.
You have really outdone yourself.
See, but and then you know what'll happen? Well, you heard Chick today, boy. He was on one. Boy, what happened to Chick? Why was he in such an awful mood?
Why
I don't know. We were all of a sudden talking about double amputees out of nowhere. I don't know.
That's right. The man in the picture had no arms. Past what? The elbow? Past the wrist?
Yeah,
maybe past the wrist.
Forearm.
Yeah.
I had not been informed of that.
So it's even more challenging because he must have
just stuck his face in
a
there.
A lot of slurping.
Yeah.
So, but I'm sorry you don't like mayonnaise, Christy.
No.
Okay.
You are such a punk.
Pat is, now
And remember, I'm the one supposed to be overjoyed at all of this.
He said he was going to make
I did not know that aspect of the challenge.
I want to believe you.
Now, you're lying again.
No, I did not. That was really unfortunate.
I ain't buying it.
Hence the beard. Shaving would be difficult. Pat, we had a news story yesterday that was really exciting about the woman that had 2 cervixes, cervi.
Yes.
And as you recall, Christy, can you help me enlighten me on this topic?
Yes, I can definitely do that. A British woman who was born with 2 cervixes, 2 uterus, and 2 vaginas has revealed she navigates dating with her rare condition.
Wouldn't it be cervi?
Maybe.
Cervixes doesn't sound right.
The 25-year-old Annie Charlotte learned she has uterus didelphys when she was 16 years old. The OnlyFans model says both sides are completely functional as she experiences 2 periods and can conceive 2 babies with 2 different men at the same time and carry them in 2 different wombs.
That's wild.
She's currently dating 2 guys but claims she isn't cheating because she lets them use 1 vagina each, and they don't know about each other.
Yes, I'm not cheating. They don't know about each other. It's only cheating if they know.
And did she tell the guy, hey, that's the wrong one?
I bet. Yeah. Hey, no, to the left.
And as I said yesterday, if it's only the 2, then she's not into butt stuff, obviously.
Oh, my God.
Maybe she lets one of those 2 do
her third friend. I think we could even go up to 4, I suppose.
Well, you really just want to plug her up.
That'd be. She would be plugged up. But Pat, you took the time.
Yeah, but remember, she doesn't have 2
openings.
Exterior openings.
Right. It's one,
it's
and then there's like a wall.
Like an off-ramp inside the one opening.
Right.
Yeah, wow. That'd be tricky.
Yeah, you gotta
angle things.
So it's essentially 2 up top and 1 on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's why her nickname is Bowling Ball.
Can you carry her around?
Is that right?
If you're strong enough. Ooh. Sorry, Pat, you had already begun strumming.
Oh, that's okay. Almost heaven.
2 vaginas.
2 boyfriends. Better use a panty liner. Frankie comes on Friday. Use the left one, please. The right one's for Johnny. Free of disease like a country road. Double lane every month. Twice the pain. 2 vaginas. 1 busy mama. That's not cheating. It's fidelity. Woo!
Yeah.
That's 1 busy mama. I love it.
Thank you very much. Wow. Now, speaking of West Virginia, we will be there doing this show. It's going to be, we will be, I should say, at the Charleston Coliseum and Convention Center live in the morning, and then a special comedy show that evening. Tickets are on sale for that comedy show. It'll feature Patty G and Joshy and Willie G and Mr. Jeff Oskay, who'll be joining us later with news we failed to mention. Christy and I will be your hosts that evening. Ticketmaster.com for those tickets for Charleston, West Virginia show. And now we return to the sports page. Is that correct?
Officials in Tennessee say a fisherman reeled in an alligator. Wildlife officer Rick Roberts received a call from the angler describing the unusual catch at Norris Lake. I have been there. When Roberts arrived, the fisherman had the 4-foot-long alligator pinned to the ground.
Oh.
Officials believe the reptile had been illegally held in captivity before it was released. It was taken to Little Ponderosa Zoo and Rescue. We're now looking for a permanent home for the alligator.
Okay.
Don't get it near Nashville. It'll be permanently a pair of boots and a purse. I think
they do
at a bachelorette party. Oh, look at this beautiful thing.
You think somebody would try to pass that off as a puppy dog or something? Oh, this is a low to the ground pointer. And,
on one of those news segments. Hey, today we go to the Little Ponderosa Pound. We got a little puppy to adopt. Look at this one. He's looking for that forever home.
He's adorable.
And it's one ugly dog. Again, probably with some Cajun spices, be a nice meal for somebody. How scared would you be if you're just swimming in that lake this summer and the 4-foot alligator swims by?
I'd be scared, yeah.
I have been in that lake.
Wow.
Yeah.
4 feet. That's not very big.
No, but I'd still be. It could still bite you, of
It
course.
could still bite you.
And I'd go, "Where's mom or dad?" That's what would worry me.
Yeah. Where's the bigger one?
Yeah.
I see. Well, is that sports?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we'll check in with Christy Lee at the news desk. Christy, what do you got?
A dog in Alabama with a box stuck on his head's finally been rescued.
Aww.
According to
After 7 years, they finally said, "Hey, why don't we take that box off?"
So I guess he's not a boxer. No.
According to WKRG, the cane corso was frequently spotted.
Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a second. This is the kind of dog we were talking about last week.
Yeah, Miss Pat has them, and Alice Sadiq has cane corso.
He claimed to have some, didn't he?
Gigantic, scary-looking dog.
Yeah, he was frequently spotted around a youth center in Mobile, Alabama. Despite its head being stuck in a box, it was able to survive for several months before workers from the local animal shelter managed to get close enough to remove the box. It took several more weeks to finally capture the dog.
This makes sense now why it took so long. It's a gigantic dog.
Yes. He'll be ready for adoption soon. They've dubbed him Bear.
Oh, here's a picture of him. It looks so funny. He's got this.
What?
He's got a box in his head. It's so weird.
Well,
we've lost Tom.
I hadn't seen a picture of this.
I haven't seen a picture either.
Yeah, he has his arms, right?
He's got all 4 paws.
Well, he has paws.
He's not trying to eat
I
mayonnaise.
can't tell from the photograph. It could be lapping up mayonnaise. I don't know.
Set us up.
So
Would you love to be there when they call Tom? Go, well, then let's see the photo that's so objectionable. Oh, my God.
Well, glad they got the dog. We always get those things about, you read about bears that have their head stuck in a jar, and we get a lot of those.
Yeah. Police in Florida.
The bucket heads of the animal world, Josh.
Yeah, yes, that's right.
Aren't you a fan of that guy?
I mean, I can't. Right now, it eludes me what band he's even in. Buckethead Ace?
He's out solo.
He's just a solo guy?
He was
He was in some.
He was in Guns N' Roses for a bit.
No.
Yeah.
Does
he was?
Does he ever take
before that,
does he take the bucket off?
No, he wore it on stage.
Is it
It's a KFC bucket, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's good branding.
Yeah?
Yeah, I forget what band he started in, whatever that was.
Okay. I'm sorry. Well, let's move on. What do you got, Christy?
Hold on, I'm going to look that up. Police in Florida arrested a man for allegedly masturbating after he was denied entry into the famous bar Sloppy Joe's.
I'll show you.
According to the Key West Police Department.
Now will you let me in?
Officers responded to the report of an aggressive and disorderly man and encountered the suspect, Trey Jacob Delaney, outside Sloppy Joe's bar. The 28-year-old Kansas resident had pulled his pants down and had begun masturbating after he was refused entry into the bar.
You know what they say? If you can't join them, beat them. No, wait a minute. Beat it? No, wait.
The man was taken into custody on charges of battery on a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest, and exposure of sexual organs.
Well, Sloppy Joe's is the famous Hemingway lookalike contest place.
Yes, it sure is. Mm-hmm.
Isn't clothing optional in there, or is that another bar?
No.
That's a different one.
That's a different bar. Yeah. That's upstairs. What's the name of that place? You have to go up these. It's a regular bar downstairs, and then on the roof. It's
it's a
clothing optional.
Droopies. That's what it is.
Oh, sure,
Yeah.
Totally. Totally nude. All nude.
Tennessee lawmakers are proposing a bill that would ban marriage between first cousins. The bill would amend existing
freedom
laws
just gone these days
by deleting the language "nor the child of a grandparent" and substituting "nor the lineal descendant of a grandparent," and if passed, would take effect immediately upon becoming law.
All right.
So you can't marry your first cousin.
No.
You can still fool around with them, though.
Well.
Oh, my gosh.
Banjo sales are dropping in Tennessee.
You know, love is blind, but sometimes it does result in birth defects.
Yes.
What's a webbed foot here and there? That doesn't hurt anybody.
What are you trying to have? Some child that'll be a mayonnaise-eating champion? Is that what you're looking for?
So, people of Tennessee, you can still bang your first cousin and just not marry them. Are we a little late on this?
Yeah, very late.
Wait a minute.
Do you think there's a couple?
Oh, my God. Wait
What?
a minute. This is incredible. I don't know. First cousin marriage is legal in 3 states if both parties are 65 or older.
Whoa, that's interesting.
Because of
they can't have
reproduction.
babies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, really, it should be.
Hey, cuz, I just turned 65. I always thought you were hot.
Oh, boy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And
so, in other words, right now, it's still legal to marry your first cousin in Tennessee.
Right now it is.
As long as you're not gay, right?
I don't know about their gay laws.
I don't know the laws.
About their gay marriage laws.
What if she's pregnant, dude?
Let me tell you something. You are killing it today. You really are.
And Ace was right.
I can't get that picture out of my head.
About Buckethead. What?
I did not
What
know
picture?
that there was that issue.
Oh, that, yeah.
I was walking down
Did
the
you
hallway and they
honestly-
showed it to me. No, I thought it was because the guy looked like Oskay.
What?
It was funny.
You
Thought
didn't
that
see
guy
that he
looked
didn't
like
have
Oskay?
all of his arms, if any?
No, I was.
You couldn't even see the mayonnaise for the severed arms.
I didn't even see the guy's face for the severed
You
arms.
are lying to us.
You are such, and I'm insulted. You're lying.
Yeah, I
I'm
am
insulted.
too.
You think you're getting away with it?
You're not.
I'm insulted. You think you could pull one over on us?
I don't like this fake shock and us not believing it. I don't. It's bad.
You know
acting.
exactly what you were doing.
You didn't like. Now I know who doesn't shave joke.
I love that joke.
Oh, gosh.
It's this flimsy ruse around that joke that we're.
Can you?
Known you a long
But also, it would be just disgusting eating plain mayonnaise.
No.
Could you eat a cup of plain mayonnaise, Chick?
If I don't have to look at that picture again, I can. Yeah. And you know what? I won't have to look at it. It's right there in my frontal lobe.
It's like you stared into the eclipse.
Yeah.
And
And there's an outline. It's like fighter pilots trying to recognize. They shut their eyes so they see it on their cornea or whatever the hell they do. It's still there.
Right into our
Yeah, they see the shadow on my brain. You're a horrible person. What the hell?
Sorry. How many? Back to the lady with the 2 vajayjays.
Yes.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
Did she have 2 wombs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Separate.
Yes. She can carry 2 babies at the same time in separate wombs.
Isn't that wild?
By different fathers.
By different dads, yeah.
Wow. That's amazing. Has that ever
You got to
happened?
time that right.
It has happened.
Yeah, just recently. Chick found it.
Really?
Well, they had she had twins.
Did they
remember?
arrive? Did they arrive at the same time?
That's a
I
good
mean,
question.
could you be?
But they would probably.
Oh my gosh!
schedule-
Yeah, could you be 6 months pregnant and 2 months pregnant?
Yeah, I guess.
Whoa!
Yeah, the way it's set up.
You would have to C-section that.
I'd have to see any part of that.
Are those good seats?
I tell you what, I don't want to see again. Oh,
yeah.
yeah, nut.
Remember that great show with Danny Thomas?
I don't think Danny Thomas was ever in any great shows.
Make
Go ahead.
make womb for 2 daddies.
Something there.
Yeah, he had both his hands, by the way, and a nice glass coffee table. What's coming up, Christy Lee?
Oh, boy, I don't know. Coming up, we have teeth in the news. We have a guy who turned his car into a helicopter.
Oh, boy. Nothing can go wrong now.
Well, if you've seen it.
Sorta.
Kinda is the answer. And we have What Happens If You Get a Space Rock.
Yeah.
Oh, Pat, there's a meteorite.
Oh, boy.
Hint. Okay, this is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom.
Elsewhere. 295 Night Ranger when you close your eyes. It's 8:42. You're with Bob and Tom on a 2 for Tuesday.
Good morning. Howdy. Great.
Holmes.
Sherlock. Let's play word association.
Okay.
Howdy.
Holmes.
Sherlock.
Holmes.
John C. With Bob and Tom.
Holmes.
The human tripod.
I see.
Okay, I'm sorry, Bob.
That's all right.
From 6 a.m. and for the next 4 hours, Bob Kavoyan and Tom Griswold fill the airwaves with jokes and pranks that range from silly to hilarious and from bawdy to sick.
Why is sex like hair?
Why is sex like air? I give up, Bob.
Because it's no big thing unless you're not getting it.
They deliver a National Lampoon sort of humor that leaves the audience laughing while wondering how Q95 can broadcast some of the things they say.
Half the jokes, the joke is in your mind. The joke isn't stated outright. The person has to put something into it to get something out of it.
Yeah, they're fun and
people like them.
People enjoy them.
They laugh at them. And there's an alternative. You can always change the channel.
But people aren't. After 2 years on the air, Bob and Tom have taken Q95's morning show to the top of the volatile morning FM ratings. WFBQ is the third radio station the zany team has worked for. After 6 years together, they've got the routine down pat. Bob runs the audio control board, plays straight man, and provides the program's famous laugh.
Amateur phylactics. Amazing concept, I think, and I think it's going to go
Tom
far.
sits on a mound of notes and papers to provide the program's often quoted jokes and many of its voices.
Oh, hello, Mohandas.
Hello, Bob.
How are you?
Oh, I am fine today. Hello, Tom. Hi, Mohandas. You look very good today. Thank you so much, Mohandas.
Much of their banter is off the cuff with an occasionally rehearsed punchline off mic during a song.
Only if it makes you late for the ceremony.
She's controversial. She's provocative. She's the famous sex therapist, Dr. Ruth Weisboner. Good morning, Dr. Ruth.
Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Bob.
Good morning, Dr.
Their regular spoof on Dr. Ruth Westheimer features some of their more risque humor.
Is it wrong to have sex before you're married?
Is it wrong to have sex before you're married? Well, no, as long as you're not late for the wedding.
Bob and Tom's task of filling 20 hours of airtime every week is made easier by several regular characters phoned in by people around town. Nightclub owner Sonny is a favorite.
Great approach.
How are things going on at the track? I know you're running the mystery flesh tent this year.
Everything is going just fine, Dow. I bred that baby up, throw it in some shortening, and serve it up. It's the mystery flesh tent, Dow.
It's located, of course, in Turn 1.
It's right there in Turn 1 where people seem to be the most hungry and the least discriminating.
Other characters are voiced by regular visitors to the studio.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
Tiger Dog Bardo. Good morning, Bob. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Your Highness.
Good morning, Mr.
Q95
Nixon.
midday personality Jay Baker voices the spoof on Richard Nixon.
Now, do you remember Ronald Reagan visiting the German cemetery over the weekend?
Oh, that's right, yes.
The media referred to it as the Nazi cemetery. You know, I was the one that put him up to that.
I see.
I said, babes, this is going to be so beautiful for your career. Trust me on this one. I told him, I said, when I was a young boy, I heard the phrase, the only good Nazi is a dead Nazi. I said, Ronnie, you can't miss a whole field full of dead Nazis. You slide over there, you put the wreath down, the wreath, and you're cruising.
Bob and Tom say they get very few complaints from listeners as they poke fun at every special interest group imaginable. And station management has left them unrestrained on the limits of their humor. After 2 years, the result has been high ratings, a devoted following, and 2 happily transplanted Hoosiers who say they just might stay to grow old and gray on Q95.
Could be. It's very possible. In fact, it's already started.
Bob's getting gray.
Yeah. Tom's getting old.
Yeah.
This is Greg Todd, Channel 6 News.
Oh, I feel so much better now. You know, Bob? Yes. I don't want to say that most of the women that you go out with have questionable morals or anything, but
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
Today's Cliff Notes Theater, the monumental epic movie, Titanic.
Oh. Man, this is some boat. Uh-oh.
This has been Cliff Notes Theater. Cliff Notes Theater, when you just don't have time to set through the whole movie.
But it's strange living back in America, you know. I mean, America's like a foreign country to me in a lot of ways.
Why?
I don't know, things are weird. You know, I have friends that don't eat bread anymore. Everybody's on a low-carb diet.
Well.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Hey, don't say we didn't warn you. There's laughter ahead.
You guys want to grab lunch?
We can't go anymore.
Holy
That's a good day's work, everybody.
This is Bob and...
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show.
Thank you very much.
Been really something. Here's
surprises and laughter.
Yeah.
I blame them.
Oh, I know you do. I know.
Should have warned me. Right now, I think it's time, clearly.
Yeah.
If ever there was time for a palate cleanser on this program, the time is now.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
I'm trying to save money, so I had to get rid of my tailor. I told him his services are no longer needed.
Oh, is that right?
He said, fine, suit yourself.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Taylor was making him a suit, you see.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first of at least 2
7
Ace Cosby jokes.
Why stop at 2? Who's in for 7? I am!
Fill the whole break. Go.
Well, you know,
What's that, Ace?
Oh, how did the dentist become a brain surgeon?
Oh, well, we have to do it right then if we're going to do this.
Sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
How did the dentist become a brain surgeon?
I don't know.
I have a guess, but go ahead, please.
The drill slipped.
Yeah.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
That's probably happened, by the way.
Speaking of dentists, a new survey offers some surprising revelations into the dental hygiene habits of Americans.
Okay,
let's go around the horn here. Do you have a manual or electric toothbrush?
I have a Sonicare, the electric.
I have electric.
Chick McGee?
Oh, the Oral-B? Is that
That's what I have,
push the button?
Oral-B.
Is that the one that spins around?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's what an electric toothbrush usually does.
No, because there's the one that shimmies.
Sure.
And then there's
Mine shimmies.
then there's the one that has the circular thing that spins around.
I know I've said this before, but you don't seem to be doing anything about it. You're really hard to talk to. You know that?
And I think technically the Oral-B doesn't spin all the way around. I think it oscillates real fast. So
Whatever it is,
like
I have the round one.
Ace, what do you got?
Sonic.
The Sonicare? Okay.
They're good.
I have a variety.
Oh,
I used to have
I
used to have the Philips.
Oh, sure. The Philips Sonicare.
Yeah.
Or was it just a...
It was a black Philips. All it said was Philips on it.
Oh, yeah.
Do they make a flathead?
That is rich.
What do you think of that one, Ace? Add that to the... no,
it's a screwdriver joke, Ace.
I have a water pick, too. You guys have a water pick?
I love the water
No,
pick.
don't have a water pick.
So what, do you go to bed about 9? You're asleep by what, 2, 2:30? Got a lot to do. Jerry Seinfeld wrote that.
Love
Probably
water pick.
Larry David.
Pat, what do you got at your place?
I got both. I go with the manual more than the electric thing.
Okay.
We got them both there.
Yeah.
Now,
Is that right?
What did we find out about our survey about brushing our teeth?
Poll of 2,000 adults concluded on behalf of Listerine, the average American forgets to brush their teeth 5 times a week.
Oh, come on.
That seems to be, there's only 7 opportunities in a week.
Well, but you brush
forget.
morning and night, so there's actually
I was going to ask, are there actually 14?
Yeah, there are 14 opportunities.
So
Don't
that's
you brush
not
your
bad.
teeth?
What's that, Tom?
How many times a day do you brush your teeth?
2.
That's it?
That's it?
That's
You go 3?
Oh, at least.
At least 3.
No, most people brush their teeth in the morning.
I have a toothbrush and a
night.
water pick in my office. No,
See,
you
I
do
don't.
it.
I brush my teeth around...
Has anyone ever told you brush too often?
No, if you had lunch, you've got all that stuff floating around in there. You got to clean it out.
Well, I'm a toothpick guy.
Yeah, toothpick, like Joe Pesci in Casino. I like the toothpick.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
But I brush. I don't brush in the morning. I brush at 11:45, somewhere around there, and then I brush at night. Because in the morning, it's almost, I have coffee almost immediately. So it's just
but
silly.
you got all that stuff building up overnight in your mouth.
Yeah, that's...
No.
Coffee and toothpaste, that's a bad combination.
Yeah, no.
They say when you sleep with your mouth open, isn't there some stat that like 15 spiders a year go in there and
That's
poop?
been completely debunked.
Not just a year. No.
It would literally have to be suicidal spiders to do that.
It's like at least 3 a week spider crap in your mouth.
Oh, wow. This is why I brush my teeth in the morning.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Where was the survey taken?
I don't know where it was taken. It says Americans on behalf of
Because if it
Listerine.
was British, the numbers would be unbelievable.
Here we go.
Those polled also admitted to skipping out on flossing and using mouthwash on average of 4 times per week. Do you use mouthwash?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got that combo mouthwash.
Okay.
You know,
What do you mean combo?
It's like, you ever do body work on your car? You take the 2 different things, mix them together, and then... No?
I've not heard of this.
Yeah, it's got 2 spouts, and they mix together, and...
It's interesting.
You do nothing.
Tom confuses us, and then to try to unconfuse us, he uses an analogy that's more confusing.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
No,
I wish I did.
I have no idea.
You know when you're, it's hard to explain, but you know when you're waxing your boat and you...
You know when you take the bottom.
No, I am interested, though. What's the combo mouthwash?
You take when you do body work on a car, you take the one goop, and then you squirt in the red stuff and mix it together, and then it hardens within 3 minutes
I see
or
what
whatever.
you're saying there, yeah.
What?
There's this
You've got
mouthwash.
some time to...
This mouthwash has 2 spigots, and then they meld together. And
No kidding.
Yeah.
That sounds fancy.
It's marketing.
Where
It
do
does
you
nothing.
buy that?
At the drugstore.
My dentist told me to use the purple, and I used the purple.
Maybe last year or year before, there was stuff in the restroom that were in packets and it had 2 sides.
I remember that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that's the same stuff, but yeah. You got to do that.
There were some unconventional oral care methods that people claim to have witnessed,
Okay.
such as using a washcloth to clean their teeth.
Fascinating.
What?
That's better than nothing, I guess.
Well, we used to use sticks, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or using fishing line to floss. That makes sense to me if you got nothing else.
You know what? I have done that and once. And I had something in my teeth, and I was on the boat. My brother and I were bass fishing, and I had to get this thing out. It was like irritating me, and so I used some fishing line. And then I went, that fishing line has been in the lake a lot.
So it wasn't clean fishing.
No, it was.
So your breath smelled crappy?
It was
crappy. Why is it spelled crappy? That's always bothered me. Can't we fix that?
Me too.
It's pronounced the way that you like to pronounce your A's, though.
Yeah, I know it is.
I say, did you go fishing for crappie?
Crappie.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, our government can't do anything right. They could couldn't they, the Dems and the reps agree on this? Crappie should be spelled with an O. All those in favor say aye. Senator Kennedy.
Do you use mouthwash on a regular basis?
Not on a regular basis.
I don't either.
I think probably the biggest lie all Americans, when they go to the dentist,
this is Tom Griswold's
they
opinion.
lie about flossing.
Oh, yeah.
Dentists know. They know, yeah.
They look at you.
Why even bother lying to the expert?
Yeah.
I think if I were a billionaire, I'd have first of all, I love those dentist chairs. I was at the dentist this week.
Mm-hmm.
You get in that chair, I could fall asleep immediately in one of them.
They're great.
Jeff, they could just keep your mouth pried open.
Yeah, I have to use little things they put in my mouth to keep them open.
Because you fall asleep?
No, because I have TMJ issues.
I love that station.
Yeah.
WTMJ. What's their motto, chick?
It's a TV station in Milwaukee, I think.
Their motto is...
You're watching TMJ.
You've got a lot of problems, don't you, Josh? You're falling apart.
I didn't...
Before you came here, is it stress-related?
Yeah, for some reason I started grinding my teeth.
Screaming in your sleep, grinding your teeth. Yeah, it's quite common.
No, I think for the first 35 years of my life, I didn't know you're supposed to take care of yourself. I'm paying for it all now.
Don't you love it when somebody else flosses your teeth, though?
I do like it, yeah. I get nervous,
because they can really get in there.
I don't care for it.
I do get nervous.
I don't care
Why do you get nervous?
That they're going to push too hard or something. Yeah. But,
well, I'm just a big fan of contemporary dentistry. I want to go on record as saying that.
Feels real good.
And every time I hear someone go, 200 years ago, I would have been a princess. No, 200 years ago, you would have been a serf, toothless, and dead at 23. Just a little dose of reality. I'm just telling you, it's about time we faced reality in this world. Now, when we come back, More music from Mr. Godwin. And we have the guy that turns his car into a helicopter. Sort of. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Become a Bob and Tom VIP and get your Bob and Tom fix 24/7. Get all the info in the VIP.
I don't mean to be mean here.
You know what? You can ask me anything. Okay. I'm an open book. Just throw questions at me.
Do you eat kangaroo?
I personally don't. I'm vegan, so I'm one of those folks.
Sure.
How far into the interview did I manage to get that grandstanding in?
It's okay.
No, but kangaroo is a delicious lean meat. People love it down there.
Tom can't eat kangaroo.
No, it makes me jumpy.
Randy.
I pulled that joke out of my pouch. Okay.
Good Lord.
I'm so sorry.
Good Lord indeed, Randy.
I was trying to.
See, this is the thing. You're trying to set me up for gags. I'm just dead bad. I'm now the straight man. I'm playing I'm not the wacky character on the side. I'm just going to set them up, lob you some big balls, and you can knock them out of the park.
Thank you. Our guest is Randy Feltface. Mr. Feltface. Do you have brothers and sisters?
I don't. I'm an only, and I'm like the last of my species.
You're the last of the Feltfaces?
Yeah, I'm a critically endangered species.
Are you on Felt Facebook?
I am on Felt Facebook. I started Felt Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just me and Grover. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
Sometimes he's near and other times
at Randy Feltface. At Randy Feltface.
At Randy Feltface on all of the socials.
Instagram. I just put him up on Instagram.
TikTok. Are you TikToking?
I'm not TikToking. I'm Instagramming.
Get on the TikToks.
Okay.
We'll make one right after this. We'll just dance around like a couple of boomers trying to get attention.
All right.
How old are you?
I'm 42.
Oh, okay. Great. Yeah. I'm 44.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
How are you finding your 40s?
I love them, man.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, mate.
Like a good mix between being an adult and still identifying as younger than that.
Right. Yeah. You can still get away with, I have no idea where you are, by the way. I'm just looking generally in the studio. Are you finding like you've changed? Have you grown? Have you matured?
I have.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Like a fine cheese.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the aroma is there too.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's the state aroma of you is an aging cheese.
More sort of a Limburger.
Yes. Finally, I feel seen. Thank you, Randy.
I smell like a gym sock at this point. I've been on tour for so long. I'm literally just a felty. The sweat just seeps into my felt.
The puppet is dancing. I've never been happier.
It's Mr. Feltface to you.
There is Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hi, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
The I Hate Steven Singer sidekick chair. There's Willie Griswold. Willie can't speak. He's laughing so hard. Yeah. There's Ace Cosby.
You got to watch this tonight on YouTube.
I'm Chick McGee. Yes, you can see all this on YouTube. And here is Tom.
Now, where do you find it on YouTube, Ace?
YouTube.com.
Okay. Now, I thought we would introduce our guest once again. He is Randy Feltface. Are you self-conscious about not having ears?
I work great on radio.
Okay.
It's literally just me dancing.
Yep.
Tune in on YouTube. It'll make more sense.
Yeah, sure. Now, you probably have trouble hearing me since you don't have any ears.
I do. They're just very small.
Okay.
really tiny.
Yeah. Little ears.
Same goes for the nose, obviously.
Yeah. No, I don't have a nose.
Okay.
Randy, you don't have a nose. How do you smell?
Terrible. Bow. Chicken down. Woo. Does that mean I'm officially part of the team now?
Yes, you are.
Yes, I did it.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day parties or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese, jalapeno-flavored oven-baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven-baked bundle package, so try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
When you need to get gooned on the goofy juice, it really helps to shop around. And there's no better time than now, as we're getting giddy at Anesthesia City. It's our once-a-year Malaise Days.
Malaise Days!
Bring in your Zoo Book coupon, and we'll knock off an additional 50% on scratch and dent ethers, penethols, and nitrous.
Anesthesia City!
And oh yeah, free balloons for the kids. Hey, if they're real young, make sure they don't suck on any of that balloon air, if you know what I'm saying.
Anesthesia City! Open every day, 10 until 10. 9.
Hey, I'm Ed Padural saying, so, what's it going to take for me to put you in a coma today?
Hi, this is Augie Smith, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Hi, this is Andy Kindler, and this is a different register in my voice. And you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio. So continue.
That was closer.
Lovely.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room. Hello. There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Josh Arnold. Jay. Hi. I'm Chick McGee. And here he is.
Smart Mouth is the name of that two-part
Tom Griswold
mouthwash you were talking about.
Smart
Interesting.
Mouth.
Yes.
That you were talking about.
Oh, yeah, we have never heard of it.
Yeah, you got part A and a part B, and
Smart Mouth.
they mix together.
Hey, what are you, some kind of smart mouth?
From the makers of Weisenheimer.
Yeah.
Smart Mouth.
Wow.
There's a Smart Mouth pizza.
Weisenheimer. How about that for a product? Keep it
wise
intact,
ass.
girls.
Wise ass deodorant.
Don't get on that bicycle without Weisenheimer.
Are you
the taut cream that will?
The what?
We have to work on that. We'll have to work on
The
that.
taut cream.
Are you learning to ride?
Horsebacking, ladies. You need Weisenheimers.
What do they call that? Fromage? What is that called?
Fromage is cheese.
Oh. What's the horse riding thing?
Crotch
Frontage or something?
No.
Oh, dressage?
Dressage. What's the word she's looking for? A chick where you're in the subway rubbing against people? Was it
frottage?
Frottage. Okay, there we go. So you got them all kind of mixed in there. I think it's time to check in with Christy Lee at the news desk.
Oh, okay. A man in India is out more than $3,000 after making his car look like a helicopter, only to have it immediately seized by authorities. That's right. Mr. Ishwardeen spent 2 months working on his Maruti Suzuki wagon to make it look like a helicopter by welding a rotor blade onto the car's roof and attaching a tail boom to the trunk. He intended to rent it out as a special attraction for weddings and events. While Mr. Dean was on his way to a workshop to get the car copter painted, he was stopped by traffic police. Officers seized the vehicle for violating motor rules and fined the man $24.
What? Christy, do you know if he was driving the vehicle at the time?
Yeah, he was driving it.
It looks like a minivan, And
There
then
you go.
There you go. He's put.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's fantastic.
It's ridiculous.
It's got like a 25-foot tail on it with a rotor.
It's better than I thought it would be. Much better.
But wouldn't it be cool?
Oh, my
it's like the
gosh.
giant chicken limo you see.
Right.
Right.
That'd be great for you kids going to the prom. Here we got the helicopter limo.
But the blades are so tiny.
Well, it's not going to fly. It's just for pictures and stuff.
Yeah. See, Ace, it's.
But it's also, it shouldn't be on the road, probably.
Yeah, if it. No, I think if they put a red flag in the back, it would be legal, probably.
That
Street
thing
legal.
could fall right off. You trust that at all?
No. I think India has demonstrated their ability with various technologies.
Oh, my
They're
gosh.
still working on the flush toilet, but.
They haven't embraced the fork, let alone, I don't know.
Well, here's another.
This is, let me put it this way. This thing is to helicopters what when my beautiful 8-year-old daughter gets her face painted like a tiger at the fair.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she is to real tigers. This is not going to take off, Ace. It's got a propeller the size of.
They are very small.
They're very tiny.
But it's fun. I think
Kinda looks like
I would love to rent that for an event.
Looks like the car's wearing a beanie.
You don't think it looks? I mean, it does look trashy as all
Yeah.
get out. What would you do with it? Hey, kids, take a picture in the
Well,
silly.
in his defense, he was getting it painted, so I bet he was getting it.
You're
the
absolutely
white.
right.
Yeah, he was trying to make it look nice.
For all we knew, it was going to look awesome.
Right.
Just the other day, I was driving around here, and Finn, my 11-year-old daughter, went, "Oh my God, it's the chicken limo!"
Yeah,
she was so excited. And can you the copter
Have you rented
limo?
the chicken limo for?
I've been in it.
You have?
Sure, absolutely.
What exactly is that? Does it just have a giant chicken on the top?
There's a giant chicken on the roof.
Giant chicken.
What the hell's it for?
Should drive around it.
So you can rent it.
Hang on 1 second.
I mean, limos.
Parties.
Art.
Yes.
You know, art for art's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, so-and-so, they arrived in a limo. Yeah, big deal. They arrived in the chicken limo. Now we got a big deal.
You're right. You are right. Is it?
I mean, wouldn't it, let's just say you were a billionaire. Wouldn't you get like a really cool Rolls Royce, have them put a giant chicken on the roof?
No.
I might.
Oh, you have
No,
to be.
you wouldn't.
It's all about having good taste.
Yes.
No. I grew up having awful taste, and no matter how much money I have, I'll always be awful taste, man.
You don't have awful taste. There's a chicken limo.
Look at that thing. It is terrific.
Yeah.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. It looks like Nessie a little bit. The Loch Ness Monster curve to the
That
tail
cool?
and the head there.
Who wouldn't want that?
Yeah, I want to ride in that. Although, is
That's
it only,
a
is
lot
it because,
nicer than the one that's around here.
Isn't getting in and getting out of a limo, and maybe I'm only saying this because I've been a fat almost my whole life, real hard. It's not comfortable getting in and out of a limo. I hate it.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it.
They typically have those handles on the roof. So
Well, I mean, you have to slide down a long couch.
Yeah, that's true. They've gone out of favor.
I have
Now
to
it's
move- I
just
don't-
the big black Suburbans.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Or Tahoes or Escalades or whatever.
maybe take a Suburban and put a helicopter
chicken
thing
on
on
it.
the roof.
Oh, yeah. You've got a Suburban. Put a
Suburban
helicopter
farming?
on it.
I do have a Suburban, but I don't have it right now. Noah's driving it.
Oh,
Noah could put that on
taking a
there.
real
He's
risk.
very handy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, let me run that by Kelly.
Yeah, good
Hey,
luck.
baby. Remember how I loaned the Suburban to Noah? She likes Noah.
Uh-huh.
She really likes Noah, but he's turning it into a chicken limo.
You know,
And then-
take it from
and
me.
then-
You
and then-
use baby a lot when you're talking to her. She'll love that.
And then I'd be Noah's new roommate.
Yeah, don't ask permission, ask forgiveness.
You know,
Okay.
baby, the car I bought.
Yeah,
I'm gonna do
yeah,
what I want
baby.
to it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry.
You wear the pants in the family, right?
That sounds like a perfect idea.
I'm here. In any event, I think it's a cool idea to do a limo like that. So,
Yeah.
Good luck, sir.
Well, speaking of India, a man was mauled to death after jumping into the zoo's lion enclosure to take a selfie.
Well, that's what happens.
Whoops.
Yeah.
This happened at Srivenkatasawara Zoological Park in Tirupati. The Times of India reports the 34-year-old man who appeared to be intoxicated ignored protests from a nearby zoo employee, climbed over a 4-foot-tall safety wall, as well as a 6-foot metal fence to get into the enclosure.
You think that's like having a rum ball for a lion? A drunk guy?
Oh,
Probably.
that's a great idea.
The man intended to take a selfie with the 12-year-old
Of
male
course.
Asiatic lion named Dung Par. The lion soon attacked, and though staff tried to save the person, he was mauled to death.
Mauled to death.
The victim's remains were transported to a government hospital.
In a shoebox.
Wait, you don't just let the lion have it? He's already dead.
You wonder how long he chewed on the poor idiot.
Oh,
Idiot.
No, this guy's a moron.
Well, of course he is. Yeah, you don't do that.
And I feel bad for these zoos that he had to climb over 2 fences.
yeah.
They try to make it as difficult as possible.
Well, now they've got those moats, a lot of them. You climb up a moat, you want it.
Yeah.
Wow. Did he get a good picture at least?
Oh,
We'll
is that
never
selfie
know.
out there?
Ooh, the video is.
There's a picture of
The video is?
Yeah.
There's a picture of the lion using his selfie stick as a toothpick to get rid of the remains of.
Is the video brutal, Pat?
No, they don't show that part. But it takes the lion a lot longer than I thought to go after him. He's like looking at him like, all right.
There's a lady who knows all that glitters is gold. No, there's a lady who lives in London, and her Instagram and website and the whole thing is called London Puma. And she has a puma.
As a pet?
And it's the biggest thing you've ever seen in your life. The tail on this puma is terrifying.
It's legal?
I don't know the answer to that, but she's very much out there, and here's my puma.
The thing about...
She was making a sandwich, and the puma comes over like a dog and is on the seated, and then the puma stands up taller than the woman is, wanting some of the sandwich meat.
It's all fun and games until one day when that puma remembers it's a puma.
Playing the long game.
All right, that's right. Get comfortable, lady.
Right. Yeah.
Get comfortable.
Take a nap. Watch the TV.
Yeah, have a nap. Yeah.
Yikes.
Now, will they, if this were the United States, they'd sue the zoo, for serving the guy a beer or something and making the fences not difficult enough for an idiot that's drunk to climb.
I doubt that happens in India.
These are drunk-friendly fences. You know they are.
No, in India, they probably do what we should do here, which is, that's what happens. Next.
Yeah. You're dumb enough.
Yeah.
Okay, well, congratulations, sir.
But then every now and then you'll hear about a baby who fell into a gorilla enclosure, and the gorilla goes up and picks it up and takes it back and
cares for it.
Cares for it and puts it over the fence or whatever, hands it to mom or whatever the hell it is. Yeah.
Those are more rare, but yeah.
Certainly. Most often the gorilla would just tear the baby's head off. Sure.
No.
I broke it.
Anyway, now we'll give me the teaser, Christy.
Coming up, we have a loose cobra in the news. We have a space rock. We have an old Roman statue. And John Hinley Jr. is in the news today.
Oh, what's that misunderstood
Double
hero?
J.
Oh, he thinks he's
JJ.
Isn't
Madman.
Didn't he become like a...
He's a songwriter, Tom.
He's a songwriter, yeah.
That's right.
He's a songwriter.
Because, I've always said to myself, this world needs more solo white guys and guitars at the mic.
Let alone a lunatic.
What about, did he attempt murder or got it done?
No, he attempted. He tried to kill
Reagan.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, but he ruined
Brady.
James Brady.
Right.
Terrible person.
Yeah,
Wow.
but he's on the loose, right?
How is he out?
He's out.
He's done. He paid his.
He
He did the crime. Did the time.
Does Jody know he's out?
Oh, I imagine that there's a
I think he's
restraining
really
order of 300 miles. And,
I think John's still pretty bummed about hearing about Jody and who she's decided to spend her life with. She's what?
Strike 2?
You mean I've spent years in this prison
You've got
for that?
You've got to be kidding.
Someone could have told me.
I bet he said something not very nice.
And
when he
one
found
of his what? You can't see that? You had no idea. Is that right?
Well, I guess I'll go after my other love, Melissa Etheridge. Hey, John.
Son of a...
wow. He's like Liza Minnelli. Hey, your gaydar needs to be fixed, Liza. You can't keep marrying these dudes.
Okay.
By the way, Exhibit A and why never naming a kid Junior.
Yeah.
John Hinckley Jr. Okay. Had to be rough for
You know who's a great
senior
guy, though?
Who's that?
Senior is a great guy.
Oh, man of the community. Really,
yes, sir.
Cooks at the
Activist
church pancake breakfast. He's always flipping pancakes.
Favorite beer, ironically, Foster's.
They both love their Fosters.
She's a what?
This portion of the Bob and Tom Show kindly features the following message.
Yes. I'm sorry. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell.
No. He's looking at me. He got us confused.
Oh, okay. Well,
I don't have the sheet.
Sometimes it's hard to tell when you're letting go of the baton.
Well, you have the copy, don't you?
OrangeInsoles.com.
Pick up a copy.
The place to go.
You went to Columbia.
Right now.
I bluffed my way through high school.
Chick and Tom are experiencing discomfort, but not in their backs, hips, or knees. No, their discomfort is much more emotional and mental.
Oh, it's based entirely on father figure. And, oh, God. You don't have the
Orange Insoles isn't for you.
That's right.
And your issues, but if you have back pain, hip pain, knee pain, it is for you. See how much it can help you. Go to orangeinsoles.com. It's time that you got rid of those lame thin liners that are in your shoes currently.
Lame.
They are lame, and they're causing you to be lame. Orange Insoles offer arch support and a deep cup to properly support your heel, your feet, and thusly your whole body. They really help alleviate all that pain. Think of a table. If it wobbles, it's no good because the foundation is weak. You could use some help with your foundation with Orange Insoles. They're great for work boots, sneakers, dress shoes, high heels, golf shoes, you name it. Find the right fit for you with their insole quiz. Just answer a few questions. They'll tell you exactly which insoles are perfect for you. You know, I wonder if you're not on your feet all day, you sit most of the day and you have pain, if you can just sit on Orange Insoles and they'll help.
That's what's next.
Orange
Insoles,
butt pads,
buttocks.
Orange Insoles, get on that. Orange butt soles.
And today's shoe and basketball picks presented by OrangeInsoles.com. Feel better and do more with Orange Insoles in your shoes. Free shipping in the United States. We like Northwestern over Florida Atlantic, St. Mary's over Grand Canyon, Nebraska over Texas A&M, and TCU beating Utah State in today's March Madness.
What's the mascot for the Grand Canyon team?
I don't know.
Is it like the Mules or something?
I don't know. Maybe.
We'll have to find that out. I'm looking forward to that. Thank you, Orange Insoles. And we'll be reviewing that shoe of the week pick coming up. Also, we have more questions about how to properly prepare eggs in a basket, bookity, et cetera.
What's Jodie Foster's problem?
Okay. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
You're listening to Bob.
You might hear bits of conversation as you pass through public places. Some loud talker on a cell phone or a tiff at the next table. Most washed by and not remembered. But one evening last December, I passed two women talking by the front door of my hotel. I stopped and thanked them by the curb the moment that I heard their words and said it was the finest line of eavesdrop I'd ever overheard. Their words stuck inside my head, so I wrote down the words they said. And with a hotel pen, I wrote then they had to taser her again. 'Cause then they had to taser her. First time wasn't phasing her. Whatever she did it twice. Who was this gal? Why weren't she nice? They zapped her once. She improvised a twitchy breakdance jazzercise. Didn't get the hint, 'cause then they had to taser her again. These swirling words did not relent, speculating about this incident, and it's gonna drive me crazy, wondering what went wrong. Were there warrants unresolved? How much alcohol was involved? And did her stepson remember to return to the trailer the next day to feed her snake? 'Cause then they had to taser her. First time wasn't phasing her. Whatever she did it twice. Who was this gal? Why weren't she nice? Her hair, it spiked. She spilled her bong. They upped the volts. She soiled her thong. Didn't get the hint, cause then they had to taser her again. No, she didn't catch the drift, cause then they had to taser her again.
Haywood Banks. Somebody go back and feed the snake.
That's a bad day.
Boy, soiling a thong is a bad day. Ooh, not a lot of room.
Well, you know what?
Not a lot of room to catch anything.
Right? Yeah.
This song isn't hard to do.
Yeah.
Tiki Barber here. Remember the days when I was a running back in the NFL? Well, if you're on your feet all day like I was, you get the struggle. The secret is orange insoles. Their insoles are like magic for your feet and body. They'll help you kick hip pain, sore feet, and lower back discomfort to the sidelines. Feel better, do more with orange insoles.
Your wedding vows didn't include a vow of chastity, but you're not going to see any action unless you act now. So pick up the phone and order the I know I'm not going to get any for a month unless I send you some flowers bouquet right now. That's the I know I'm not going to get any for a month unless I order you some flowers bouquet. With one phone call, you can cover your ass and get some ass. It's a win-win. Call now, because when Cupid shoots his arrow on February 14th, you won't be shooting anything unless you get her some flowers.
Bob and Tom. They put the F in professional.
I recently got married, and
attaboy.
Yeah, and my wife changed her name. I know some women have a problem with that, but I wanted her to have my old girlfriend's name.
She must really love you.
Call me old-fashioned, but
Hell, you got the tattoo. Why
not? My wife actually got pregnant on our wedding night.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, not by me. It was crazy night. But either way, I'm getting a brother. So. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I don't think her parents like me, though, because apparently when you meet someone's mother, you're not supposed to hug her and go, oh, yeah.
What's Jenna is our guest. I don't know if you remember this. A lot of people were mad at the Mattel toy company because Teen Talk Barbie, one of the 200 things Teen Talk Barbie said was, math class is hard.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody, young women won't want to take math classes. And I'm just thinking, no, that's stupid. What, are American women that easily influenced? Are they? No, I don't think so. Because if they are, I think Teen Talk Barbie should say things like, sex is fun. I work hard and give my husband my paycheck.
Hi, this is comedian Rob Haney. Hey. Hello. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Boy, the blatant hostilities, really. I feel like that was my thing for a while, but now everybody's picked it up, and it's wonderful.
We were talking about cooking hams.
We're all.
Have you ever cooked a ham?
Have you ever cooked a ham?
Mad at each other.
That's what I said. That's what we have honey baked for.
Yeah, that honey baked ham place, they got that figured out.
Yeah, sometimes. What's it taste like?
Honey baked ham? You've never had a honey baked ham?
He's just being silly.
All right.
You need the way you keep things. You need ham jerky. Okay. Can they make ham jerky?
Well, they make canned ham.
I've had salmon jerky.
Canned
that
ham?
stays good for a while.
You've had what?
Salmon jerky.
Ooh.
Salmon jerky.
No.
Salmon jerky.
No.
I really, other than cakes, salmon cakes, I don't like salmon.
Salmon potato, patties? Salmon patties?
Yeah.
Could we have a crew follow Ace around have a new show called Weirdo.
Weirdo.
Hang on a second. I love everything about this. Tonight on Weirdo, your host, Ace Cosby, tries salmon.
I'm making bread with egg in the middle.
Yeah. I think that was a shot at you.
Right there up in your face, Griswold.
Good for you, Spider.
Now, I believe we have something special happening right now.
Oh, we do?
If you look at the big screen, it's time to check in with, he's got that Orville Redenbacher bow tie on.
Yeah, it's suspenders combo.
This actually was one of Tucker Carlson's old outfits. Retired it. You guys, it's Jeff Oskay at the Failed to Mention News Desk, and man, I have a treat for you. We have a new sponsor this week. This week it's college basketball season. I'm happy to announce the News Desk has a new sponsor. This week, the News Desk is brought to you by Hoops and Nets. Hoops and Nets. The game wouldn't be the same without them.
He's right.
That's
He
Hoops
is right.
and Nets.
He's right.
Now, we give you a lot of the news each week. We don't give you all the news, so I'm here to give you the news that we failed to mention.
Now, here's Jeff Oskay with what you failed to mention news.
Pew, 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 pew.
A man with the legal name of D's Nuts was arrested in Green Bay and charged with battery last week. What you failed to mention, I actually know this guy. I used to be married to his sister, Ima. And
I'm a nuts.
We have a lovely kid together. Picasso, the painting Pig, died. What you failed to mention, Picasso was laid to rest in a pit of coals for around 8 hours.
The funeral was delicious.
LSD may help cure anxiety, we learned. What you failed to mention, it never helped my anxiety. It did help me understand why people like the Grateful Dead and really appreciate a colony of ants, but that's about it. Scientists learned that people in the Stone Age had facial piercings. What you failed to mention, they had facial piercings and gave you and your cave woman attitude when you wanted to split the Brontosaurus burger. I think we saw this. Costco is going to start carrying sushi. What you failed to mention, I'm going to Costco, buying a tent and a sleeping bag, and living right next to the sushi sample station. This isn't a joke. That's a promise. I am up on squatters' rights recently. And if that doesn't work, next time Tom goes out of town, Oskay's got a new house. Yeah, I know where you live now. Ha! Try to evict me, and you'll get arrested. Have fun with that.
It works.
According to New Orleans police officials, rats have been eating all the weed in a police station's evidence room. What you failed to mention, and let me guess, the roaches have been snorting all the missing cocaine. Yeah, sure it was the rats. A woman was arrested for trying to smuggle 21 parrots through customs. What you failed to mention, even worse for the woman, all 21 parrots have turned state's witness. Block, I solemnly swear, block. A woman in Manchester set the world for being the world's fastest window cleaner. What you failed to mention, along with the record came 150 marriage proposals.
Yes,
because she could clean for you.
Women want a man who's going to clean.
Could she cook too?
I thought the microphone went out for a second. That was dead silent.
It just took us a second.
You know,
I almost wish the Mayo guy was back on the screen.
Your headphones went out. We were cheering.
We learned yesterday that Tom loves Dodgem cars, or as the rest of the world knows them, bumper cars.
Oh, sorry.
And he loved them back in the day because he could bully people. He would wait for the perfect opportunity to strike. What you failed to mention, it was at that moment it dawned on me, at that exact moment yesterday, that is what all of us are to him. We're human Dodgem cars.
Yeah.
He sees I see everyone's camera. Tom is having the time of his life.
Yeah.
He's just sitting back in his corner waiting to strike. You're all trying to have fun. Then one of you gets a little momentum and slam! He comes flying out of the corner and blindsides you and just laughs and laughs.
Yeah. There's nothing better.
And that's why we all have emotional whiplash. Thanks to Tom.
Oh, you're welcome.
Emotional whiplash. such a great term.
And finally, a 103-year-old woman was taken into custody after she was caught driving on an expired license at 2 a.m. She said she was on her way to meet friends. What you failed to mention, on her way to meet friends, what was she driving? A time machine? I'm Jeff Oskay, and this has been the news that I failed to mention. There it goes.
I like the bow tie.
I can't get it off.
The bow tie might be, yeah.
It's a good look.
It might be a
With the
lucky tie.
suspenders, yeah.
I never know what to make of that.
The bow tie and suspenders?
No, the bow tie look, a couple of
You'll see it every
newscasters.
now and then.
I like it.
Newscasters try it.
I like it.
It's classy and whimsical.
Yes.
Yes.
I had a doctor who wore one.
Oh, really?
Kind of wacky. Very smart, but wacky.
A wacky doctor.
No shirt though, right? Just the
just the
just the jacket.
Where do you
bow
go to
tie
get a
and
good,
no shirt?
a good? Do they have bow ties where they have neckties? I guess.
I suppose.
Can you tie a bow tie?
I got a fake one. I have a fake one.
Yeah, most. men.
They
use it about once every 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there was a request earlier today.
Oh, what joke am I with it like that?
I think it might have been from you to hear something from Kevin Meanie.
Oh yeah, it was for me.
Oh yeah.
And I forget why we were talking about
I don't care.
Oh, that's right. This is just a little something, a little conversation with Kevin Meanie, and you'll sort of see where this lands. No, I'm not trying to overstate this, but you mentioned that you enjoy a cocktail now and then.
Yes.
Who doesn't?
Did you hear about the guy that did 56 shots?
Oh, that's a little bit too much.
Well, he's dead now, right?
That's 56 ounces of alcohol.
Did he die?
Yeah.
Well,
of course he had to die.
Had to.
Oh yeah, he's dead.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lawsuit now.
When I was a kid, probably about 15 or 16, one of our friends, Danny, I won't say his last name, he took a bottle of vodka and drank the whole thing down in front of us. Just like, watch this, guys, and just downed it, and then he passed out.
Yikes.
And then we put him in the car, and we drove him to his house and threw him on his knocked on the door and threw him on the front lawn. And his mother comes out, "What did you do to our kid? We didn't do anything. He's crazy," And
how's he doing these days?
He's dead.
Oh.
Time now for things you learned on today's Bob and Tom Show.
That's like a chick story.
Did he die that night?
No, he did not die that night. No, he hung himself a few years later.
Oh, my God. Show's over.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry, everybody. I feel terrible now. What
Kevin Meanie, everybody.
What horrible. You brought me down memory lane.
Oh, my God.
My mother's, why don't you tell nice stories?
Oh, God, what a funny guy. Yeah, that's sort of a shame.
Yeah.
And he meant hanged, not hung.
Well,
now
You're going to correct a dead guy.
Oh, yeah.
Both of them.
Correct is correct. Well, it's time to move forward here in the show.
Yes, that sounds like a great idea.
With a positive
Let's move
vibe.
forward.
Now, can we review our shoe-in of the week picks for NCAA men's college basketball thanks to Orange Insoles?
You mean presented by OrangeInsoles.com? Feel better, do more with Orange Insoles in your shoes. Do you have Sweet Georgia Brown over there? Free shipping in the USA at OrangeInsoles.com. That'll give him something to do. He'll stay off my
dig up Sweet Georgia.
From the East bracket, I like Northwestern over Florida Atlantic today. From the West bracket, St. Mary's, the Gales.
I don't know, but it's
Over the Grand Canyon Antelopes.
Sorry.
Coached by Bryce Drew.
The Grand Canyon Antelopes.
Antelopes.
Oh, that's a great name.
Jason, edit that immediately.
And then the Nebraska Cornhuskers beating Texas A&M and TCU over Utah State. Those are today's OrangeInsoles.com shoe-in.
Now, what was the big upset last night, yesterday afternoon?
Oakland beating... number 13, Oakland beating number 3 seed Kentucky Wildcats.
And Christy, what did we learn about Oakland University in Michigan?
They are in Michigan. And they have a famous alumnus. Some guy that was in...
We've got
Revenge of the Nerds.
That, of course, would be Curtis Armstrong.
That's his name.
We've got Bush. We've got...
Sorry.
It kind of works. And Robert England.
Nobody runs the equipment like you do, buddy.
I'm sorry. We still had Sweet Georgia Brown up there. This is the famous scene from, what is it, Revenge of the Nerds?
Yeah. I actually saw that movie.
Fine actor, Curtis Armstrong.
Yeah,
he's in a bunch of good movies. Got a good book
Risky
out there.
Business.
Oh, he's great.
And we found out that David Hasselhoff also had attended that university. So congratulations. A nice upset. Wish them the best in their next round. And we now turn back to Christy Lee at the news desk. What else have we missed?
A Swedish landowner has won the right to keep a meteorite that landed on his property.
I thought that was illegal.
Back in 2020,
Swedes owning land. I thought that was illegal.
A fair question.
Back in 2020, an iron meteorite fell on a private property in Uppland, where it was found by geologists and handed over to the Swedish Museum of Natural History.
Oh,
in
where the
Stockholm.
slogan is, how sweet it is.
The landowner.
Oh, how Swede it is?
That's right.
Oh, that's very nice.
The landowner, who has a name I'm not even going to begin to try to pronounce.
Please try.
Johan Benzelstranana von Engelstrom.
Oh, no, it's Johan Bendel Balls in
Thank you.
Plain View.
Bendel Balls in Plain View.
Bender Balls in Plain View. No, it's Johan Benzeltierna von Engstrom.
Ah.
Whatever.
I can talk better than anybody.
Appealed a ruling that gave the rock's finders the right to the stone. Judge Robert Greene said that meteorites or space rocks should be considered part of immovable property, just like other stones, even though it may intuitively feel like it is something foreign to the earth. So he has his rock back, apparently.
So they don't have finders keepers.
I liked the accent, sure.
Finders keepers. It's a good time.
Oh, gosh.
Pat, what do you have to say about this?
I got an update.
Do you?
I mean, I used to live on a golf course.
Yeah.
Oh.
And if your ball lands in my yard, it's mine.
Yes, of course.
Same thing. Same principle. But this is a meteorite, right, Pat?
Yeah. Get up in the morning, look in the backyard. Is that an asteroid or falling star? Oh, no, it's a meteorite. We were eating our Swedish meatballs when we saw a flash of light. Oh, no, a Swedish meteorite. Oh, yeah. It crashed into the sun. I had no idea. Now we have to go to IKEA. Oh, no, a Swedish meteorite. There you go.
Oh, nice tribute. Remember the original of that, Christy?
Yes, barely, but I don't remember who did it.
It's a great song.
Israelite.
Desmond Decker, right?
Desmond Decker and the Aces, I think, or something like that. Yeah.
Great song. Well, thank you, Pat. That was really cool. And give me the teaser, Christy. What's coming up?
Oh, well, we have a Roman statue in the news. Not as old as a space rock, but old enough.
Not as bad as Roman hands, am I right?
Oh, you and your Roman
Yeah, you won't catch them in a mayonnaise eating contest, I can tell you.
Or on that guy, yeah.
Did you know?
We had the same sick thought at the same time. Yeah, you beat me. You got the hands-free guy.
Did you know that cheating on your spouse is illegal in the state of New York? We're going to talk about that coming up.
Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yep.
That's still on the books.
Still on the books.
You know what else is out there for you? It's Raycon's Everyday Earbuds. That's right. We all love them, and we know sound, don't we? Well, of course we do. Raycon's optimized gel tips fit every ear ever made. And, hey, here's a thought. They actually stay in your ears, whether you're out walking the dog or on the phone or both. And Raycon's seamless Bluetooth syncing, 8 hours of playtime, and 32 hours of battery life. You don't have to worry about whether they're up for the task of your busy lifestyle. You can enjoy features, too, like the easy-to-use earbud tap functions, noise isolation, and the awareness mode. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 20% off your Raycon order plus free shipping. That's 20% off and free shipping at buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Raycon earbuds. I love mine. Did you, I'm sorry, when you did your picks, did you pick the Grand Canyon team?
I did not. I picked St. Mary's to beat the Grand Canyon Antelopes, even though Bryce Drew is their head coach. He's a legend. a Hoosier legend. He went to Valpo with his dad, who was coach, Homer Drew, and he hit a last-second shot in the NCAA tournament. Now he's a head basketball coach at Grand Canyon, and they're doing very well. They're in the tournament.
Yeah. Grand Canyon, the North Rim jobs.
Well, he'll hear about that.
That's not their mascot? Okay.
Antelopes.
Oh, sorry. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This is the Bob and Tom Show. Text us at 888-262-8661.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day parties or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin Cheese jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Okay, I'm on the east side now. Everything looks smooth over here. Want me to check the north side?
Sure, Carl.
All right, here we go. Oh, guys, traffic is running off fine up here up north. Anything else you need?
Listen, Carl, could you check south side traffic? I know it's a long way. You could also pick up an iced tea for me, venti green iced tea at Starbucks on your way, if you don't mind.
Okay, that's a little step, but I'll get there. Oh, my goodness, that was kind of a detour, but here, 2 Splendid just like you like it.
Thank you very much, Carl. Carl, could you come back to the studio to sign some photos for us?
Oh, okay, I can do that. Sure thing, Tom. Oh, made it. All right, give me a pen.
This has been Flash Traffic with Carl Lewis.
Good morning, sunshine.
Bob and Tom Radio.
Horse racing, you said? You're from Kentucky. You love horse racing. Love
Horse
the
racing
ponies.
is my passion. The only sport that I really love is horse racing. I've owned a couple horses.
Wow.
We're purchasing one now. In fact, a 2-year-old colt.
Cool.
I don't know if you all know this. All Kentuckians know this, and most people around the country know thoroughbreds are named traditionally after a combination of the mother's and father's name, the sire and dam line. For example,
I didn't know
Kentucky
that.
Derby winner Ali Sheba, out of his father, the great stallion Ali Dar, and its mother, the broodmare Belle Sheba. We're looking at one now called, out of a sire named Whiny Bull by a mare named Girl on Girl. We named it Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah, that works out well.
Sexual fantasy associated with the earthquake?
Go.
All right, woke chick up. In my fantasy, I am making love to this woman.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, she feels the earth move beneath her.
Ah, yes.
And then she rolls over on top of me and shields me from debris. Safety first, everybody. Safety first.
This is Jimmy Pardo.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Congratulations, you made it this far.
We got a little surprise coming up.
Here's Tom Griswold. I don't think it is a surprise, but whatever you say.
It's a surprise.
Okay.
Who's that sexy man with a deep voice? Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Bonus.
What was the philosopher's last thought as he descended into the quicksand?
Oh. What was the philosopher's last thought as he descended into the quicksand? I don't know.
I sink, therefore I am.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of
Little-
the day.
Happy now?
Little Descartes,
Yes.
if you will. And Descartes came before the horse.
Before
Day horse.
No horse thing going on there?
Descartes. Christy Lee, you look like you're cold.
I am cold, but I have a really embarrassing confession to make. As much as I talk about how much I love Roadhouse and how much I love Sam Elliott, it was pointed out to me yesterday that I have missed one of the most provocative scenes in that movie, the millions of times I've seen it. Apparently, Sam Elliott, when he's showing the scar to the doctor, when they're in the little diner and they're doing their little dance thing, he pulls his pants down, you see Bush.
Oh, you
And
see
you
some
see
pubes?
all of his pubes.
Whoa.
He like pulls his pants way down. I never noticed it till yesterday when it was pointed out to me.
Does
and
that
I
do
feel
anything
like
for you?
Yeah.
Pubes?
Are they as thick as his famous mustache?
They're pretty thick, but man, it's just hot. The way he pulls it all the way down like that.
And you like seeing his pubes?
A little bit.
Interesting.
Kinda sexy.
I'm glad that you're admitting that.
Now, the new one drops today.
No, the new one's already out.
Yeah, it dropped yesterday.
Yeah, it dropped
Nope,
yesterday, and I have heard.
It's out today.
Yes.
Anyway,
You're wrong.
anybody
I
who
hope
sees
it's
that,
yesterday.
please let us know who the musical act is in that movie.
Oh,
Well, I've heard from quite a few people that have seen it already. They either hate it or this particular guy, Ryan, said he loved it.
Cool.
went above and beyond to make sure it had its own movie and didn't try hard to try and remake the original. It's its own rendition. And he said Conor McGregor's character is unapologetically hilarious.
Okay.
He said he thinks I will love it. I had another couple of people say, don't watch it, you will hate it. It's nothing like the original. Well, obviously,
See, that's where they missed the boat. Jake Gyllenhaal should have been like Dalton's son or grandson or something. No.
Really connected it?
Yes.
Yeah,
really hooked it up. Yes.
Yeah.
What do you think of that?
I've never seen either one of them.
No, Tom.
Oh, you were too busy watching Toy Story and Talking Potatoes.
No, I was watching a decent movie. I'm sorry. Christy, what else have you got over there?
So anyway, I'm embarrassed to admit that. A Rome statue dating back almost 2,000 years was discovered by construction workers in a UK parking lot recently. According to CNN, Mr. Greg Crawley uncovered the marble head of a Roman lady at the 16th century country estate Burley House in Peterborough.
Yes.
The marble head, along with a bust that was later found nearby, was reassembled by a conservator who dated the sculpture to the 1st century or 2nd century. Pick one. According to representatives for the estate, the bust was likely acquired in the 1760s when the 9th Earl brought several antiquities to England from Italy.
You seen it?
I have not seen it.
It's the Frisch's Big Boy. He's got the
Wow. I had no idea.
the burger there.
That's a big head, too.
Yeah. I thought you'd like that, chick. The Earl of Exeter, whatever the hell it is. Didn't they have a TV show?
The Earl of Exeter?
My Name is Earl.
Oh.
Of Exeter?
Exeter was on Mork and Mindy for some unexplainable reason. That kind of when the show jumped the chart. Remember the guy in the robe walking around?
I don't.
Exeter.
Wow.
Guy, yeah.
Oh,
Mork.
God.
Yeah.
Exeter stage left even.
That was real weird.
Heavens to Megatron.
I love that. Snagglepuss.
How'd they get away with that?
The name Snagglepuss. It's a little rough.
A venomous snake that escaped from its owner's home in the Netherlands has been found and safely recaptured after a month on the loose. The city of Lylestad said in a news release that the shield-nosed cobra escaped from its owner's home February 19th. It was recently spotted relaxing in a doorframe down the street from its owner's home.
You know who wasn't spotted relaxing? Everyone in that town.
Yeah.
Why do they allow someone to have
recaptured.
a venomous snake as a pet? I don't get that.
Boy, there's nothing you can do with a cobra, really. I mean, but have it in its terrarium and throw mice in every now and again. Otherwise, it would be so terrifying.
Unless you're a snake charmer, I don't see any reason.
And I love snakes. Cobras are so scary.
They're beautiful.
Oh,
They are. They're cool.
It's the hood.
And they're big.
You think that's where they got the idea for the hoodie?
The cobras, yes.
From the cobras?
Oh.
Yeah.
They look menacing with wearing a hoodie?
In fact, every cobra gets 2 cents for every hoodie
That's what I
sold.
thought. That's why they're so popular.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they found it inside a wooden shoe. What was it again?
No, it was relaxing in a door frame.
God.
A wooden shoe? What the
God, who knows what show he's listening to?
Was it in Holland?
It was in the Netherlands.
Oh, there you go. That's close enough.
Wasn't there a malt liquor called the Cobra Spit?
I don't recall that.
Or Cobra or something. You guys remember that? I remember seeing ads like in liquor stores for it when I was a kid.
Oh.
Because I used to hang out in liquor stores when I was a kid. So
what were you doing in liquor stores?
It sounds more like an energy drink.
You grew up in Missouri. It was okay to go in bars, right, when you were a kid?
Oh, yeah. The drinking age was 5. When I was.
Right, yeah. No, in Ohio you could go in. Yeah,
You can
Wisconsin.
go in bars?
Oh, yeah.
No, I think so. I mean, I could be.
Still, we're not used to that in this state, seeing kids in bars.
It's all make-believe. If
Coming
we do
up,
that, they'll never drink.
We're going to be joined by comedian Chris Schlichting.
I love that guy.
Am I getting it right?
I do, too.
Schlichting?
Yeah, Schlichting, yeah.
Okay. That sounds like an activity. I'll tell you what, after we went curling, we went schlichting.
Oh, yeah. You still sore?
Oh, yeah. my ass is killing me. Nobody told me.
Cheating on your...
Chris Schlichting just turned around.
No one would blame him.
Cheating on your spouse is illegal in the state of New York, but that might soon change. A bill working its way through the New York legislature could repeal a more than century-old law that makes adultery a crime. The obscure law is actually on the books in many other states, though it's almost never enforced. Currently, it's a misdemeanor in New York, punishable by 90 days in jail, but they're hoping since it's been on the books since 1907, it'll be repealed. Yeah. Just 5 cases have netted convictions in all of that time. So it's not really a big deal, I guess.
Speaking of cases.
Yes.
King Cobra Premium Malt Liquor is
okay.
is out there. And it is an Anheuser-Busch thing. So and I grew up in St. Louis. That's probably why I saw signs for it.
So you thought it was called Cobra Spit?
Well, I remember the rumor was, and this was in our grade school, was that there was actual Cobra Spit in King Cobra. That a kid was telling all of us that, and we all believed him.
Oh, damn kid.
Is that kid now out there feeding stuff onto the internet?
He's a senator.
He ran his platform on snake spit for everybody.
Coming up, we have John Hinley Jr. in the news.
He's going to be zooming in, right?
No.
We're going to hear some of his music.
Get a tune out of him.
John Wilkes Booth will be zooming in. Okay, and among other delights on the way. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show.
The Gores just got divorced. We know Paul McCartney went through the worst divorce in history.
That's true.
I would have been a great attorney for Paul McCartney. I'd have said, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, my client, right over there, 1964, could not crawl out of a car without every woman in America tearing her hair out, yelling his name at the top of their lungs. He could have had any woman in the world that year. He went with the Manson family-looking girl who was the photographer, who was relatively plain. Lived with the woman for 35 years. 35 years, not one night did he ever miss with his wife in 35 years, except when he was arrested for marijuana in Japan, and she was down the hall in a different cell.
Yeah.
Okay? He loved this woman. She made him eat vegetarian food. Okay? She was not attractive. He put her on the cover of the Band on the Run album. James Coburn looked better than she did.
True
on the cover of that album. This woman couldn't hold a tune in a bucket. Couldn't hold a tune in a bucket. He let her play in his band for 10 years. He loved this woman, lived with her 35 years, never missed a night. She passed away. He became a knight. I think he owns Happy Birthday. I know he owns Ramblin' Rick from Georgia Tech, a hell of an engineer. He's a billionaire. The Queen hit him over the shoulder with a sword and made him a knight. He is a sir. And that one-legged, wooden-legged woman wants you to believe that he's hard to get along with.
Hey, hi, I'm Tom. This is Chick. That's Josh. And this is Christy Lee. Christy, what's happening?
Hey, Charleston, the Bob and Tom Show is coming. That's right. Rock 105 WKLC bringing us to town with a live broadcast with
special guest Duke Tomato and the Bob and Tom Brass to Mouth Horns. Plus, don't forget.
You see the word "don't forget"?
No, but it's like half a sentence.
Don't miss an amazing
it's like
comedy
don't
show.
miss amazing.
Start
is that
over.
word.
Hey, Charleston, it's the Bob and Tom Show. That's right, and our friends from Rock 105 WKLC are bringing us to town for a live broadcast.
Speech. One more time. Here we go. This for sure. Here we go. All right.
Hey, Charleston, the Bob and Tom Show coming to, yes, your area from Rock 105 WKLC. They're bringing us to town for a live show. Special guest
Duke Tomato.
You nerds.
Start over. Hey, Charleston, the Bob and Tom Show here and our friends at Rock 105 WKLC are bringing us to town for a live show with special guest
Duke Tomato and the Bob and Tom Brass to Mouth Horns. Plus, do not miss an amazing comedy show that night.
That's right. It all happens Friday, April 5th at the Charles Towles.
Us live on the morning of April 5th. That's a free show, and then get tickets for that night's Bob and Tom Show comedy tour event with who, Christy?
Pat Godwin, Josh Arnold, Jeff Oskay, Willie Griswold, and all hosted by yourself.
All hosted by Tom and Christy.
Tickets on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. It's at Ticketmaster.com or the Charleston Coliseum box office.
See you there!
Ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see them.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it a... Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to orange insoles, I feel great.
Terrific. See you later.
Orange insoles. Feel better, do more.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
And you'll know you're getting bald.
B-A-L-D. Bald.
Hello, this is comedian John Evans, the High Plains Thrifter, and you're listening to Bob and Tom Radio.
Comedian Steve Altman.
It's the technology. What we can do today, we can put a man on the moon, we can send cameras out to Saturn, take pictures, send them back, computers. You know, we still can't make a coffee maker that doesn't go... Hell, that wakes me up. I don't really need the coffee now, thanks! I'm awake and irritable! I got one of those cordless phones.
Yeah?
And those are cool. You walk around the house, be outside. You can be in the bathroom now and be on the phone. This is great. That noise? I'm making coffee right now.
Tom Simmons is our guest. I understand you've been to Afghanistan, I assume, on one of the USO type tours.
The Comics on Duty.
Okay, good for you.
Afghanistan is desolate, man. Everything is dirt. Every building, every structure is like dirt. We don't need satellite-guided bombs. We just should drop water balloons.
That'll muddy you.
Wow. Turn that place into mud and farmland, and it'll be great.
Have you run this strategic idea by the people at the Pentagon?
Yeah, it'd save us a lot of money.
This is positively
launching a massive hydro attack. That's what we're going to do. And,
all of these fire bombs are merely drawing it out.
Hey, everybody. This is Todd
W. Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin, was it?
Yes.
Yes, he's over there in the performance room. That's it. Be sharp, boy. We're going to call on you. There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
I'm Chick McGee. And here's Tom Griswold with a special guest.
Joining us in the studio, it is comedian Chris, and I'm going to get this right, Chris Schlichting.
Beautiful. You nailed
it. Is Schlichting? Now, either you're a Cleveland Browns fan or you're working at some fast food place.
I was going to bring that up.
It is kind of an old school Arby's colors.
Yeah, they do look like my old Arby's.
This was a $30 buy on eBay that turned into $90 after bidding.
Oh, no kidding.
So now I wear the heck out of it just to get my money's worth.
Okay.
Is that a Cleveland Browns thing?
It's not. It's just a pony.
Orange and brown.
Pony. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Remember Pony? Pony used to be everywhere. Guys used to wear pony shoes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Pony.
Wow.
P-O-N-Y.
Oh, well,
This is
I
my
think the
comfortable
logo
driving
had a
outfit.
thing.
Yeah.
It looks like kind of like a sweatsuit.
Sure.
I've never met you before.
Wait a minute. What was it?
Wait.
What word is it? Are we using?
A sweatsuit.
Okay.
No, the way he said sweatsuit.
Not a tracksuit because I'm not doing any track.
Hang on. Tom, do you wear a pair of sweatpants?
I do not. I don't own any sweatpants.
Would you wear a sweatshirt as a top? A sweatshirt?
I doubt it.
Jacket?
I'd wear a
What do you
jacket.
think of people who wear sweatpants?
They've given up all hope.
Tells the world you've given
I think Chris looks very relaxed, like a retired gangster kind of.
Yeah. An extra soprano, maybe?
Right.
You got a big stash. Big porno stash. What do you?
I do.
What's going on over there?
I have a mustache. It's a tribute to my father.
Oh.
It's just because I'm getting older, I think. But I was a little worried. I did find, I thought it was a gray hair. It turns out it was just some powdered sugar from a donut. So I don't know what's more embarrassing. I guess they're both pretty shameful. But
have you had the stash for quite a while?
I've had it for quite a while. Yeah, just to make myself stand out as a comedian. I'm a middle-aged white guy, and I'm not that good writer. So, and my last name's Schlichting, so you got to be like, hey, the tracksuit guy with the mustache.
Do you wear that on stage too?
I do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I didn't know you were that relaxed on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not even a physical comic. I'm just lazy.
Now, did you ever consider maybe going with a so-called stage name, being that Schlichting is?
No, because the goal is to become so great that you will learn that name. You know what I mean? That's the goal. Because Schlichtings aren't really known for much back home, so I'm just trying to build the name.
I see.
Yeah.
Well, it's nice to meet you. Good to have you. Are you a married guy or a single guy?
I am. I'm a married guy, and I do have to get my wife's birthday is this weekend, so I got to give her a shout out. She is the hardest person to shop for. I think last birthday I got her a Victoria's Secret gift card.
Yeah.
And about a week later, she bought a hooded sweatshirt.
Yes, you forget they sell things.
Yeah, I forgot they sell heavy fleece. Talk about the ultimate backfires there.
Yeah, sending a message, really.
Yeah.
Maybe shave off the stash and we'll consider
Maybe she
something.
likes the
Yeah,
mustache.
what does she think of it?
She don't mind it. It's the beard she didn't like. So she can tolerate the mustache. But and I just wanted the tracksuit is like for comfortable driving. Like because the reason why I wear this is because I took my wife to Chicago. It was like a 3-hour drive from where I am, and we got pulled over, and that was kind of scary. And the cop told me I had a headlight out. I'm like, okay, I'll take care of this. But then he told me to step out of the car, which I thought was weird. Like I hadn't been drinking or anything, but you still get nervous, right?
Sure, of course.
So it's like, honey, film this just in case. You don't know.
You got to be careful.
Yeah. So the cop pulled me aside, and he told me, he's like, I noticed that your belt was undone. Were you and your wife having a little fun?
Oh.
And what I wanted to say was, officer, she can't keep her hands off me. Even when we're driving, she has to be up on me. If there's a law for being too sexy, you're going to have to arrest me right now. That's what I wanted to say. Way better answer than what I actually had to tell this other human being. Look, sir, sometimes when I've been driving for long distances, my belly fat rolls over my belt buckle, and it hurts. Hey, Emily, can you stop filming?
Yeah. Sure.
I have done that.
That's why I have to thank you, Josh.
Yes.
Thanks for backing me up.
I mean, have you done I've done the full unbuckle and unbutton.
Because you're
Because you drive,
uncomfortable.
this is a true, I was driving a big moving truck, and that happened because I was driving it for hours, and I pulled up at a truck stop, and it was a dual diesel, so I had to pull into where the trucks go.
Right.
And I jumped from the truck to the ground, and my pants went right to my ankle because I forgot that I had been unbuckled.
Wow.
Yes.
And you had 16 truck drivers at your door.
Meet anybody?
No, sadly, they didn't. Nobody inquired.
Nobody any
I
approach.
see. Well, we'll get back to the action here. Let's find out what else is going on with our guest in just a second. What have you got, Christy Lee?
Well, we all know that we have a big solar eclipse coming up April 8th. And scientists plan to study how animals will react to that total solar eclipse.
Oh.
In fact, researchers will be standing by to observe animals' routines at the Fort Worth Zoo in Texas when skies dim. While there are many individual sightings of animals behaving bizarrely during historic eclipses, scientists have only recently started to rigorously study the altered behaviors of wild, domestic, and zoo animals. During the eclipse of 2017, Galapagos tortoises at the Riverbank Zoo in Columbia, South Carolina
ran 80 miles per hour during the eclipse.
No, you know what they started doing?
What?
Humping.
No kidding.
Yes, they all started breeding during the peak of the eclipse.
Oh.
And the cause of that behavior is still unclear.
Well,
Maybe
no,
they
it's-
thought it was the end of the world.
End of days.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're going to have a problem doing it this time because most of the animals have the day off work.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody.
A lot of schools are closed.
Right, depending on where you live.
They don't want to. They don't want to give the apes the special glasses. Do you hear about this?
You know what? They're going to have to, I bet.
Yeah, what happens in like a zoo or something?
They're going to have to keep all of the apes inside.
Animals know not to
They're
just
not
stare
gonna
at
stare
the
at the
sun.
sun.
Yeah, animals
How
know
do you
more
know
about
that? How do you know that?
Because
there aren't a bunch of blind apes walking around.
This isn't the.
How do you know there aren't apes blind?
How do you know that there's not an
With
ape?
a little tin cup and a cane.
You know there are apes that are nearsighted. You know there are.
Yeah, and they're taken out immediately, and the laws of the jungle are very harsh.
Yes. I don't think so.
You don't think there's a gorilla in a zoo that would look up and go, wow, the sun's going away?
They know. The animal instincts are better than human instincts when it comes to stuff like that.
What about the Amish in the eclipse?
What about them?
Well, I'm asking. Are they going to go blind? Are they going to be?
Well, they won't stare at the sun.
Why would they go blind?
Hey, Graber, what's going on? Is this the what do you call it?
They know there's an
thing
eclipse.
where
They're Amish, not idiots.
Yeah. They get news.
Well, let's hear them out.
What's the thing where the bodies all come up and
Zombies?
No,
I mean the apocalypse, the rapture,
the rapture.
Rapture. That's what you got.
Bodies.
Are they passing out the information?
Wait a minute.
I've heard that people.
I've heard the rapture. Some are raptured to heaven or whatever it is. But do the undead come out of the ground? I hadn't heard that angle.
I don't think that happened. No, the undead do not come out of the ground.
Are you sure?
I'm positive because their souls have already moved on. This is a different thing.
I think what Tom's got a hold of there might be right.
I mean, is there, because the Amish, they're not listening to the radio or watching TV. Do they know?
Well, they get a newspaper probably.
They know.
They're allowed to read.
Surely they work by some almanac that could also tell them the eclipse is coming up.
They go to the local coffee house, I'm sure, and talk to people.
They drink coffee?
Oh, jeez.
See, now, once again, there are some religions that don't care for caffeine, but I don't think the Amish
are. By the way, how'd that happen? You know, is that in the Bible somewhere?
I don't know.
Like Moses, he separated. Well, we separated the seas. No caffeine. The 11th commandment. You dropped that one. The Electric Amish, the great band, is going to be playing Logansport, Indiana tomorrow night. I can tell you that for sure. And they probably know about the eclipse.
And you don't need special glasses to see them, no.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
And I guess there's some concern that some of the special glasses out there are fraudulent.
What?
Yeah, you want to make sure that they're IO, whatever the hell. But I already got mine.
Yeah, you already have yours?
Mine are clip-on to my regular glasses.
Where'd you get those?
Mine are clip-on, and I'm all set.
You bet your ass I am.
I want to get
You're scaring our guest.
Why?
Yeah, so you make sure that you have the proper goggles, whatever they are.
Yeah, I've seen the gas stations. I guess I haven't been paying attention. When is the eclipse coming? Because I want to be ready. When is it?
April 8th.
Ooh, okay, we got some time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's a lot of schools are going to be closed, and
good.
You seem inconvenienced by the eclipse.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were all excited about it.
I know it's fun. I'm excited. I'm just hoping that when it does happen, it's not cloudy, and then it'll be
Well, if it is cloudy, it'll be your dream come true.
Yeah.
Nothing will happen then.
And then you can say na 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 to all of us.
It'll be like one of your favorite things.
Yes.
A blockbuster movie comes out and it's a flop. I'm
a little nervous because from what I understand, when there's a total eclipse of the sun, there's an Audrey 2 that just appears somewhere, and that's the beginning of Little Shop of Horrors.
Okay, I see. Yeah, as a teacher with the eclipse, I don't even think my students would get off their phones to notice like this huge thing, that's happening. They got to TikTok it up first. So
it'll be available on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Have you ever? I just saw a news story. I don't have it in front of me. That they're what do they call? There's like this bag you can put your phone in that makes it not work. You heard about this? And there are some.
They use those in concerts.
Kanye West.
Some schools.
Some kind of a shield.
Kanye does that. Yeah.
Yeah. Some schools are going to.
Start using it.
I think it's probably a pretty good idea. You're a school teacher?
Yeah, not today. Not feeling so hot. So I need this show to go really well, guys. But yeah, the cell phones are like the biggest issue as a teacher.
I bet.
This is a true story. And a couple months ago, I called a kid in my class. He was looking at adult websites on his phone. I was like, hey, buddy, you can't do that. What website is that for documentation?
Sure, right.
They don't look like real nurses. But it's also crazy to me. It's also crazy to me that like pornography is just so readily available. You can look it up on your phone. Like we didn't have that back when I was in high school. All we had was turning our calculators upside down so it said boobies. That's all we had.
Right.
One of the classics.
I can show you guys after the show. I brought my calculator.
That's a thing now. That would make sense. I think being a teacher would be incredibly distracting to have.
Put your phone in a bag as you enter the classroom. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The only TikTok will be the clock as you stare at it going, come on, 10 after 3.
Yes.
Come on, God. Okay. Now, what else is coming up, Christy Lee?
Well, we still have John Hinley Jr. in the news. We have a loose wolf in Mexico City. We've been talking about great apes. What about baboons and what they like to eat? We'll find out coming up.
Whatever it is must be spicy.
Oh,
Why is that?
Oh, their asses are so red. Clearly.
You raise a good point. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about your mental health and helping you out by making it easier to access therapy. And what BetterHelp is, let's put it this way. It's all about using that computer that you're carrying around with you in the form of that phone of yours or that laptop, and you can access therapy online. The way it works is you go online, fill out a brief questionnaire, and you will get matched with a licensed therapist. They have more than 30,000 working on this project, and you can switch therapists anytime, no additional charge. And then the therapy itself is done online, so you can do it like a Zoom call where you're looking at the therapist, or you can do it like a phone call where you don't see anything, or you can do it texting back and forth. It's about whatever works for you. And the idea is to make a priority of figuring out yourself and what's important to you and making a priority of your convenience, because it's all done online. Find out more information by going to betterhelp.com/BT Show. The /BT Show part will knock 10% off your first month. That's betterhelp.com/BT Show. BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, betterhelp.com/BT Show. Learn to make time for what makes you happy with BetterHelp. And once again, this portion of the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. We're coming right back. We've got comedian Chris Schlichting here with us. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Bob and Tom 24/7. And a good
Hello and welcome to the Mr. Obvious Show. I'm your host, Mr. Obvious. Let's go right to the phones.
That's good. Just like him, yeah.
Yeah, hello, Mr. Obvious Show.
Hello. Is this Mr. Obvious?
Speaking.
Oh, hi, Mr. Obvious. I'm a long-time listener, first-time caller.
Well, thanks for calling. What seems to be the problem, caller?
Oh, Mr. Obvious.
Yes?
I think I've got a critter stuck in my pipes under my kitchen sink.
Huh, a critter, huh? Some sort of animal? What makes you think that?
I can hear him down there making noises.
Noises, huh? What sort of noises?
Well, you know, kind of a growling noise. Like a critter.
What's that sound like?
Well, it's sort of like, you know, like that.
Huh. A critter under your sink, huh? And it's growling at you?
Yep. You can hear him down there. Sounds like he's trapped in the pipes or something. He's down there growling, kind of like,
Is he padding the part? What's going on?
I see. So this happens all the time?
Mostly it seems like it happens after dinner. When my wife rinses leftover food down the drain. You can hear him down there eating.
Eating?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like that.
Now, caller, is there anything else that seems to cause this growling?
Well, now that you mention it, he seems to do it every time she flips that light switch on by the sink.
Light switch, huh?
Yeah. There's the switch by the sink. But it don't turn nothing on. She'll flip it sometimes while she's doing the dishes, and boy, it makes him mad as anything.
Hey, it's Josh Arnold with a food recommendation for you. Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, their famous oven-baked cheese. It arrives pre-baked. You just heat it and eat it, grill it, skillet, or air fry it. Check out their new oven-baked cheese flavor, jalapeno. Ooey, gooey, spicy cheese. It's sure to tickle your taste buds with real jalapeno flavor and heat. Perfect for game day parties or any time. Excuse me, are you serious with this? I mean, why are you doing this? Me, the real me is right here. I could easily be doing this. We don't need you, man. Look, there's only room for one of us. That's Gardner's Wisconsin cheese, jalapeno flavored oven baked cheese. It's now available in Gardner's oven baked bundle package. So try all the great flavors. Receive free cold pack shipping and free cheese curds when you spend $59 or more at Gardner'sWisconsinCheese.com. Click the link below and tell them your pal Josh, me, the real Josh, from the Bob and Tom Show sent you.
Laughter just might be the best medicine.
I can hear you, oh no. You're talking out your ass again.
Bob and Tom Radio, 24/7.
Comedian Diana Jordan is here with us. Now, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Since you've been here last, have you had any augmentation of any kind?
No.
Okay. Must be.
I'm wearing the Wonder Bra.
Is that, are you kidding?
Yeah, no. I just showed it.
Impressive.
Yeah. They call it the Wonder Bra because when you take it off, the guy wonders where in the hell you're.
Are the stars out tonight? I don't care if it's cloudy or bright, 'cause I'm blind.
Jeez. You know you're too high when you're eating cereal naked and your girlfriend tells you to put some clothes on. You realize it's not your girlfriend, it's just a woman on a bus. That's how you know you're too high.
Hi, Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Hello. We're all here. There's Tom.
Thank you very much. We have comedian Chris Schlichting here with us. He's the Schlichter.
Yeah. The Schlichter. Did you have nicknames or anything when you were in high school?
Schlick. It's always been Schlick. Sometimes as a teacher, my students will attempt names, but I don't think they're even, like, there's no F in my last name. You know what I mean? I think they're just kind of shooting from the hip.
Yeah, Schlichted.
Yeah, right.
Et cetera, et cetera. Now, you promised a story about Mr. John Hinckley.
John Hinckley Jr., the man who tried to kill President Ronald Reagan, claims he is a victim of cancel culture after his latest concert was called off.
Okay.
The 68-year-old was scheduled to perform at the Hotel Huxley in Naugatuck, Connecticut, March 30th, the 43rd anniversary of his attack on the former president. He told the New York Post that the gig has now been postponed indefinitely. Hinckley Jr., who releases his songs on YouTube to his 36,000 subscribers, estimated that a dozen of his scheduled performances have been canned so far because, quote, owners don't want the controversy. Or no ticket sales. You be the judge. No.
Yeah,
He said,
okay.
I think it's fair to say I'm a victim of cancel culture.
Really?
Really?
No,
John?
that's not it.
You mean
No.
you can't even try to assassinate the president and not suffer some repercussions? Come on.
Out of hand.
What's wrong with this country?
I don't know if I want to live in a world where...
So if John Wilkes Booth had lived, he wouldn't have gone to see his next play. What the hell?
I know, right?
Have you? Do they release a new version of the new episode of that today, Chair?
Today, yes.
Yeah, Manhunt.
So. Yep. We're watching it together.
Yeah, what channel is it on? I forget.
Apple Plus.
Apple Plus. Okay, it's
I don't use the word channel anymore, but okay.
A story of they don't.
Well, they're not really.
Okay,
streaming service.
Streaming. Yeah.
From what I understand, Apple Plus is like what the 13th best one.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's the Hunt for John Wilkes Booth.
Yeah, I read a book called Manhunt about that years ago.
It's the same thing.
Based on that.
It's based on a book.
Cool story, yeah.
So Hinckley's and he's loose, right? He can do.
Yeah, he's a free man.
Wow, that's right.
Have you heard any of his music? I have.
We
not.
played it one morning.
I don't remember that.
Anything was boring or something. Yeah, it wasn't any
songs are all Jody Call Me and
yeah.
Why doesn't she love me?
That one.
Yeah.
Nell. That was weird.
Why are you talking like that now?
Take a pie and away.
Quit searching for Bobby Fischer. I'm right here.
Highway to Nell.
Very nice.
All right.
Why? I don't understand why this guy's loose. I don't get this.
He served his time, y'all.
How long
He ruined the lives of many people.
I hear you.
Okay, throw away the key.
Yeah, exactly. You're in jail forever now, sir. That's how this
And you don't get a guitar.
Did he learn to play in prison? Is
Maybe.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think he's learned to play.
Oh, you don't think so?
Have you heard this stuff?
I know that.
No, I haven't heard any of his stuff.
Our culture, we're willing to look the other way for a lot of things. Like Michael Jackson, okay, well, a little sodomy never hurt too many people.
I think you might be in the.
I think you're on the wrong side of that one.
Yeah, that's.
No, I'm just saying.
We're still playing his music.
I'm sure it hurt very much.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you might be in the minority
Hey, she
on that
said.
one. Yeah.
Hey, she said.
Lemmy of Motorhead still going back to the places he loved more than 8 years after his death. Motorhead says part of Lemmy's ashes will be enshrined at the Rainbow Bar and Grill in Los Angeles on April 19th, because Lemmy, for those of you who don't know, he used to hang out there quite a bit. Another part of those ashes will be put in a bust of him and housed at the site of the Bloodstock Festival in the UK. That's kind of cool. Have you ever been to the Rainbow Room?
I haven't.
I have.
No.
I have.
Great bar.
It is. It's really
Dark,
cool.
wild.
Yeah, different.
I always like that 80s song about his band. I thought it was such a nice tribute. Motorhead. What's your price for life?
Those would have been better lyrics.
That makes much more sense.
Those are the worst lyrics of all time.
Ace, do you like the song Ace of Spades? The Motorhead tune? That should be your walk-in music.
Big Motorhead fan.
I think that might be problematic, Ace of Spades, frankly.
You know what? I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know. I didn't know I had an A. Well, I knew I had an A-hole to my left.
Right.
I just didn't know he would.
You're an
gape
innocent,
so
sweet
widely.
man. Yes.
That was amazing.
Time I'll show you my band logo in the next part.
Okay. Thank you very much. You can see how problematic that would be.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Christy, well, actually, let's talk to our guest. Well, no, let's not. I don't want you canceled.
I know. I got to be careful now.
Yeah.
You know,
The man's a teacher.
The cancel culture is like, as a teacher too, it's tricky. Like,
oh, it must be.
You know, the first before the school year even started this year, my principal pulled me aside and he was like, "Chris, I just want to let you know, you're going to have a student in your class that identifies as a cat."
Oh no!
Now, guys, I'm a really accepting person, but I'm not gonna lie. The cat kind of caught me off guard, and he could tell. He was like, "Chris, just play along. We're just giving her a wide berth here. Just let her." So the first week of school, I didn't show up. Monday through Friday, I didn't come to school at all. And Friday, he called me Friday afternoon. He's like, "Where are you? Why are you here?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm allergic to cats." And you said,
that's perfectly valid.
Said, play along. So
Yeah.
I'm a method actor.
Now, we established the fact that you are a married man.
I am a married
You
man.
are a father of twins. Is that correct?
I got twin boys, so we got to wrap this up there on the car. But
how old are they?
They just turned 15. They're in high school, and for the most part, they're well behaved. But every now and then, my big thing is I promised myself I would never yell. But I still got to reprimand them. So, because they're getting into mischief every now and then. So I came up with this. I'm pretty proud of this. I recently set them down and I'm like, "Hey guys, look, I'm going to be flat out honest with you. Me and your mom, we didn't plan on having twins. This has been financially devastating to both of us. And if you guys are going to keep acting up, we have no choice but to get rid of one of you. I'm just having the same conversation that my parents had with me and my twin brother. And they were like, Dad, you have a twin brother? I'm like, not anymore, because he wouldn't shape up. Good night, boys. And then I left.
You won that one.
They were shaking in their bunk beds.
Very good.
15-year-old boys.
Now, we know you're
beds.
allergic to cats. Do you have a dog?
I do have a dog. I have a pug puppy. Oh my gosh. Now, we already have 2 dogs, but we just got this pug puppy because me and my wife were like, you know what we need? We need a dog that sounds like he has asthma all the time. And that's what little Nettie brings to the table. He's the best. He's instant happiness. Now, the cat I'm not a big fan of. The cat, it scratches and claws the furniture. But my wife was like, you know, you can get a little mist bottle. I don't know if you heard of this. You can give it a little squirt. I'm like, whoa, you give me permission to shoot this cat with a squirt gun? So I went online and got a Super Soaker Mega Blaster 2000. I can actually hold the cat up against the wall. It works, though. When she came out of that coma, she didn't go anywhere near the couch. So, good. And now I'm canceled.
Very good. Well, thank you very much.
The American Kennel Club, by the way, has announced the top dog breeds for last year that were registered with them.
This always infuriates
The most, or?
They are the most dog purebreds that were registered with the Kennel Club last year.
So this is not going to be Labradoodles or any of that stuff?
No, because doodles are not. They're not.
They're extraordinarily popular, but they're not on this.
They're not a AKC registry.
But they will have dogs no one's ever heard of.
Well, you've heard of this one. Do you know what the number 1 dog was?
I don't have an English cream golden retriever.
French bulldogs.
Oh.
Number 1. Frenchies are the nation's most popular canine that are registered with the American Kennel Club.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
I love dogs.
Followed by
real cute.
Labrador Retrievers, number 2. Golden Retrievers, number 3.
Baby.
German Shepherds, 4. And Poodles in at number 5. There you go.
Okay. All righty.
They should pass a law that you can't groom your poodle in an odd way.
Like that topiary.
Yeah.
Just weird.
The little ball.
No, like
at the
I
end
don't
of
want to
the
see their skin.
No, I don't want to see a dog's skin.
Yeah.
Give me a hairy dog.
And yet now people are doing it.
How so?
Well, the contemporary haircut
here
a lot
we
of guys have is essentially a poodle, shaved in the sides, high on top, like you do to a poodle in the 50s.
Nope, that's not what he said.
He's nervous after this.
Scientists have discovered.
I don't blame him.
I told you my aunt had Jacques and Pierre.
Yes. Were they standard poodles?
Standard poodle, great dogs.
Were they groomed to hell and back? Like a lot of groomed like every 3 weeks or some crazy thing. It's not.
She finally got rid of the booty look and just did they had those. Eventually they just kind of went all natural. They looked great. They're great dogs.
I can't stand that black goop that white dogs get in their eyes. Come on. Get out of here.
Yeah, pugs get messy, too. We got to get in there.
The folds and stuff.
Yeah, I don't care for that either.
Yeah, pugs are foldy.
They're kind of worthless breeds. I hope Ned's not listening right now. But
is that Chinese dog? Are those things a legit breed?
Shar-Pei?
They were very popular in the 80s.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They were just wrinkles,
they're
weren't
like
they?
expensive, too.
They're registered.
And they had all kinds of problems with their skin.
Well, they are wrinkled if you don't iron them.
Oh, that was my fault.
Let it go.
Yeah. I would just throw it in the dryer for 5 minutes to see if it got some of the wrinkles out.
You have one of those dryer balls?
I didn't.
Well, there you go.
Because I figured he would just chase it in the dryer the whole time.
To give him something to do.
Boy, this has gotten real silly.
This is awful.
There's a great video out there of a Yorkie who loves the dryer, the warm dryer. So when the guy goes to open the dryer door, she attacks him to get in the dryer.
Oh, just likes to be in there?
Because she likes to be in the warm clothes. And then when he's trying to get her out, she's biting at him. And it's his dog.
Well, I think I would accommodate that Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Close the door, let her spin.
There's no way to change that mind.
Until she's done. Then get a plastic bag, get in there, get her. And
man, she hears that door opening from across the room and takes off. It's hysterical.
Shouldn't Yorkies are just for 70-year-old women, aren't they?
No, they're not. Have one of those long chairs in their bedrooms.
Because they look like old ladies.
Right.
Only old ladies should have an old lady dog.
Right, exactly.
A nice cheese lounge.
There should be an age limit on a Yorkshire
If I
Terrier.
ever met like a 24-year-old dude who had a Yorkie, did your grandma die?
I'm sure there's some out there that enjoy the doggy.
Or what would another answer be, Josh?
No, I think we're not going to get canceled. So this just in, Sirhan wants to get out and do dinner theater.
Yeah.
So
is he still alive?
Yeah. Oh,
is
yeah.
he alive?
Is he?
Oh, yeah.
What is he, like 80?
That's a good question.
I mean, I'm sorry, 80, isn't he?
If he's doing dinner theater and one of his jokes isn't try the sirloin, what's he doing? of course.
Or if he's doing dinner theater and he's not running the whole show from the kitchen, what is he doing?
He doesn't come out to Duran Duran music.
That's right. Duran, Sirhan.
Yeah, very good.
Chris Schlichting, you look really good, man. You and I have, let's just say, we fluctuated in our weight since we've known each other, I think.
Yeah, I've gone from, with the mustache, I've gone from Paul Blart Mall Cop to now Ted Lasso because I've lost some weight. But now with the hair, I'm just creepy. So,
have you been jogging?
I like to jog. I'm not breaking any records by any means, but I do like to jog, have a little me time. I was jogging once, though, and I was feeling pretty good about myself. And then a group of teenagers drove up next to me. They rolled down their window, and they were like, "Hey, you're fat." Not very creative, probably in my class, I guess. But it was funny because they actually stopped at a red light. Like, they didn't plan on that. So I actually had a chance. I jogged up right next to them, and I'm like, they rolled down the window. I'm like, I know. That's why I'm jogging.
Yeah, makes sense.
And they were like, keep up the good work. It was like a weird exchange. They gave me a ride home. I think we're friends.
Now, we have to. Do you have anything else over there, Kristen?
Sure. Researchers, scientists have discovered baboons love to eat antelope feces.
Oh, no.
This is bad news. I don't know why, but it's really troubling.
Researchers from Durham University uncovered the primate's unusual desire for defecate dining after reviewing footage from collar cameras attached to
raisinets.
Chocobo baboons.
So gross.
Chocobo baboons living in the wild in South Africa. Videos show the apes carefully selecting and eating droppings from antelope species.
They're picky about it.
Including kudu, impala, and dukir. Researchers suggested that the baboons might gain nutrients from the poo when other food is scarce in their region.
All right. Droppings is a pretty classy way to say it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Although, would you say dining defecant?
Dining defecant.
That's
defecant dining, yeah.
So this is not served right from the tap. They get it.
Oh. No, they're not just hovering.
Like a soft serve.
Lying on their backs underneath.
Yeah, I don't know a lot of antelopes that hang with baboons.
Okay, just ask.
But baboons are just disgusting.
They are kind
of
creepy.
the scary canine teeth.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are, yeah. But those asses... Why hasn't evolution stepped in and be like, you don't need the red asses anymore. Fix those.
But isn't that part of their whole...
Why are
mating? I think it's a mating thing, right?
It is.
Isn't it like, hey, baby, check this out?
Yeah, I hate it. Ruin your day at the zoo.
What, the baboon?
Yeah, looking at their stupid, gross asses.
How much time do you spend there?
3 hours. Look, we're not always happy with what turns us on.
That's be a chapter in your book.
Australian scientists say a newly discovered beetle species was almost mistaken for bird droppings. According to the BBC, Queensland researcher Dr. James Tweed spotted the specimen by chance while camping and initially mistook it for bird poop.
Really?
Yep. The bug is red and black with fuzzy white hair all over.
Red?
Like a joke.
What's wrong with that bird?
Yeah.
Oh, a berry. Yeah,
Mr. Tweed said a lot of the hairs stand basically upright, so it gives a bit of a mohawk type look.
This guy, so that reminds him of
bird
poop?
Yeah, I don't know.
Your bird's pooping mohawk red.
They have since confirmed that the species is an entirely new family of longhorn beetle. And it's been given a really weird name. Excastra albopalooza. Or albopalooza, whatever.
Oh, I went to Albapalooza last year. It was awesome. Yeah, Judah and the Lion. What else was there?
We had the
Okay, this bug looks like, one of those super ugly dogs you see that have like their
Chinese crested.
Yeah, that's what this thing looks like. Really disgusting.
Really,
really creepy looking. It just hair going every which way, and imagine if you took a crab and dipped it in glue and then threw it in a bunch of
Does it look
white
like
dog
bird
hair.
poop,
Yeah,
though?
really.
No,
I don't know where they get that.
But it certainly doesn't look like a bug.
No,
it's crazy looking.
Really gross looking. Ugh. Yikes.
All right.
Ugliest beetle since Ringo.
Oh, Ringo's not ugly. Well,
Yeah, right. All right.
Really?
He's not
Is there like a bad parody band of the Beatles called the Dung Beatles?
I don't know.
Where it's got like a scatological theme.
Hey, poop.
Hey, poop.
Hey, poop.
I want to hold your turd.
Don't make it.
I want to hold your turd.
I want to hold your turd.
Look at the time.
Please.
Lucy in the Sky with Diarrhea.
There you go. Lucy, sure.
Can I tell you about Raycon's everyday
Now we're on
earbuds?
his
Please.
highway.
Of course I can.
Quickly as you can.
You know, Raycons offer amazing audio quality, about half the price of other premium audio brands. And if you don't believe me, check out the tens of thousands of 5-star reviews online. I believe you can see those on your computer. Raycon's optimized gel tips fit every ear ever made. So whether you're out walking the dog or chatting on your phone, your multitasking Raycons will stay in your ears. Plus, Raycons have seamless Bluetooth syncing, 8 hours of playtime, 32-hour battery life, and you don't have to worry about whether they are up for your busy schedule. Raycons will be right there with you all day and all night. Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and get 20% off your Raycon order, plus free shipping. 20% off and free shipping. Just go to buyraycon.com/Tom. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Thank you very much, Chuck McKee.
Yeah, we know you're still giggling about it.
Hey, Deuce. We could go on forever. We're going to come back with a little bit of history and our guest comedian, Chris Schlichting. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe. Hey, don't say we didn't warn you.
I'm warning you.
I had a moment where my girlfriend thought she was pregnant. Mm-hmm. And by the way, if ladies, if you suspect that you're pregnant, tell the guy during the day. Don't wait until you're about to go to sleep.
Oh.
Because that's what she did. She's like, I have a cramp. I might be pregnant. Good night. I'm like, no.
Good night.
I don't think so. I go, well, let's find out. Well, what are you going to do? So I, hauled butt to Walmart.
Yep.
And
Got a test.
got myself a little test.
Doctor in a box. Yeah, I know.
2 o'clock in the morning, and of all the times to get recognized. I walk into Walmart in the night shift. Hey, Fluffy! I'm like, oh, great. What do you need? A miracle.
All right, here's some tickets to a Grateful Dead concert. Right.
So I found the aisle where they sell the pregnancy test, and I realized something. Walmart has figured out the evolution of how life works, and they put it in aisle 4. As soon as you turn the corner, you see condoms. Then you see lubricant. The next to the lubricant, you see pregnancy tests. The next to that, you see Pampers. Next to that, formula. And at the end of the aisle, they sell beer. It's a full circle.
Ow. Oh, back.
Oh, hey, Josh. What's wrong?
My back is sore, my legs.
What's in your shoe?
Nothing. I mean, here, look, nothing.
Joshua, you have to have proper support. Orange insoles.
Orange insoles, you say?
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I see.
Look at this. They're great.
Yeah. Orange insoles. I'll give them a shot.
Great. See you later, buddy.
Give it Yippee! I can mow and dance while I do it. Ha! No more pain. Thank you, orange insoles.
Josh, did you get orange insoles?
Jessica, I sure did. Thanks to Orange Insoles, I feel great.
Terrific.
Give me
See you later.
Orange Insoles. Feel better, do more.
I think this is Morgan Freeman slow. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. You are the brothers, can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itsy bitsy waist and a round thing on your face, you get sprung. Want to pull up tough, because you notice that butt was stuffed. Deep in the jeans she's wearing, I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh, baby, I want to get with you and take your picture. My homeboys tried to warn me, but with that butt you got makes me so horny.
Dr. Sadie, you're a big Jeff Goldblum fan. Perhaps you could explain to Mr. Goldblum this toy here.
Yes. This
Spark his spot.
Yes. Hello. Knock, knock. Who's there? This toy.
And that's when Andy realized that little rock hammer could do more than just break him out of prison.
Hey, hi, it's Tom from the Bob and Tom Show. Miss some of the show? Become a Bob and Tom VIP and subscribe to the audio and video podcasts. The Bob and Tom Show, on air, on app, and on demand.
What is it?
Thirspiration Plus.
Thirspiration Plus, huh?
Replaces all your bodily fluids after a big workout.
All right, I'll try it. Jesus, what is that? Tastes like sweat.
It is sweat. Well, the little coloring. We added some carbonation, but...
What are you trying to do to me?
Thirspiration Plus replaces all your bodily fluids lost during a big workout.
Manager!
Thirspiration Plus. Bodily sweat and icy cold jug.
Come here, you crazy son of a...
Can I borrow your shirt and your shorts for later?
You're sick!
Thirspiration Plus. Lemon, lime, tropical punch, or clear.
Can I borrow your shorts for later?
Bob and Tom 24/7.
Like, you can't get a regular cheeseburger in L.A. Like, if you get a cheeseburger at a restaurant in L.A., it's always a burger that was happily raised by the owner's barber, Jeff, spelled Geoff.
Of course, yeah.
I just want a cheeseburger. I want a burger made from a cow that was born and raised to be a burger. All right? I don't want a burger with dreams or hope. I want a burger that knew the deal. And I want a cheese that is 40% plastic. All right? I want a cheese that when I poop it out, I poop out a keychain.
And Jesus said, take this bread and eat it. It is my body. And the disciples said, Jesus, we're all on low-carb diet. We appreciate you dying for our sins, but we're all trying to slim down a little bit. We want to look good in the painting.
Bob and Tom.
If you irradiate poop, it will be sterile, but it's still poop.
You can pick your morning radio show.
Nikki Glaser.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Everybody's here. Saying so long to the week.
Yeah.
Good morning, Tom.
Yes, sir, Chick. Now, a lot of basketball to watch this weekend.
That's right. Get your feet up. Get that TV on. That's
and
right.
Once again, we have some Chick McGee picks. Are they posted?
Let's see. We in the east, northwest over Florida Atlantic. In the west, St. Mary's Gales over the Grand Canyon Antelopes. In the south, Nebraska over Texas A&M and TCU over Utah State in the Midwest. And that's Shoe of the Week, presented by OrangeInsoles.com. Feel better, do more with Orange Insoles in your shoes. Free shipping in the USA at OrangeInsoles.com.
We should give our guest, Chris Schlichting, some orange insoles to match his orange sweatsuit.
Yes.
That'd be nice.
Guys, we need to focus on my wife's birthday. When
is it?
It's Sunday, so if you have like a coffee mug or some pens, I can get.
You
for
better add
We'll hook you up.
something to
Yeah,
I can squeeze it into Today in History.
How about just? Okay, that'd be good.
That's an honor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready to go. When you...
Time now for Today. And evidently Sunday.
Give me a year.
In history.
What year
What year?
was she born?
1981.
On this date in 1981.
Robbing the cradle there.
Yeah.
What's her first name?
By a couple of months. Emily.
Emily's mom was preparing to lie down and squeeze. How about that? Is that a good one?
They prefer push.
Well, they don't say squish.
Push. Okay, push.
This is helping me, right?
Yeah.
Good luck.
And she came out head first.
Well, happy birthday, Emily.
Okay, very good.
Happy
Good.
birthday, Emily.
Other birthdays? Oh, she shares her birthday. Oh, no, she doesn't. Today's not her birthday.
Have I met your
That's right.
wife? I met your girlfriend.
This was before my wife, Josh. Make sure you emphasize that.
Nicely done. He's your friend. Stephen Sondheim, the great songwriter, playwright, et cetera, et cetera.
1, 2, 3.
Born in 1930. William Shatner turning 93 today.
Wow. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's too much for William Shatner. He needs to wrap it up.
Sharp as a tack.
Yeah, we talked to him a few
Get your
months ago.
stuff, Bill. Let's go. Let's go. Get your stuff.
What is your cutoff?
I think there's some people that are outliving the being here. I think they're just
Are you
being
for government mandating?
rude at this point.
Government mandating murders once you hit a certain age?
Depending on who it is. Yes.
Cut back in that Social Security crisis.
Yes.
We should just
absolutely.
midsummer them
That's right.
off a cliff.
Bring the guy with the hammer in. Yes.
Is that the plot to
Yes.
Logan's Run? Logan's Run?
Yeah, they do kind of, at a certain point.
Wow. Let's see. Happy birthday, Andrew Lloyd Webber.
Boy, Sondheim and Andrew Lloyd Webber?
Wait a minute. It's Andrew Lloyd Webber?
Yeah.
What do you think it was?
I thought it was Floyd Webber.
That'd be better, probably.
What is it again?
Andy Lloyd.
Andrew Lloyd.
Lloyd Webber.
I think you're wrong.
Midnight and the kitties are sleeping.
Andrew Floyd Webber. There
I'm
he
not
is.
a fan, sorry.
You're not a
He's
fan.
got a couple good things. Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
I'd rather eat my vomit.
I'd rather eat my vomit. Critics say I'd rather eat my vomit.
Let's see, 1952, Bob Costas. Happy birthday, Bob.
Not speaking of him.
He's husband number 6.
Why aren't you speaking to Bob Costas?
I'd rather not go into it.
He called him Chip.
Yeah.
You really? Oh.
And he knew, and he was messing with me. And
I love Bob Costas.
Remember what he
Great
remember in the Pixar movie? His name?
What?
Like Bob Carstis or something?
Bob Cutlass.
Oh, yeah.
Bob Cutlass.
Hilarious.
Man, oh, man. Funny. Yeah.
Okay. Matthew.
Next to Chacow, or whatever that one says.
1959, Matthew Modine.
Good actor.
Oh, I
Full
just
Metal
met him.
Jacket.
He's great.
You met
Great.
Stranger Things?
Yeah, he has a new movie out about...
an hour long. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
No. Bike racing. Never mind.
Is it like Vision Quest? That's an old movie.
Yeah, he's in the quintessential wrestling
No, it's a brand
He
new
is.
film.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was in Heartland Film Festival, and he won the Jimmy Stewart Award.
We're bored and don't care.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Great little movie.
Happy birthday, J.J. Watt.
Oh, he's a
Good man.
J.J. Randall. What?
Here's Christy to stammer through some story about him.
I never met J.J. Watt.
Now, interestingly enough,
Hey, went to a zoo, and we were looking at the Heartland, and they were...
it's also the birthday.
Get out of your house.
Now, this is unusual. The birthday in 2233 of James T. Kirk.
His birthday is the same as William Shatner's.
As William
Yep.
Shatner's.
Wow, I wonder if they did that on purpose. Well, no.
Again.
You think it's just a coincidence? I think it's a little nod to the actor. Hey, Jim, when's your birthday? Thomas Jefferson became the first Secretary of State of the state in 1790.
No, we're not lumbering through that joke.
The bumper sticker has to be about my slave children. It's classic.
Things we learned brought to you by Hyundai's the all-new 2024 Santa Fe, equipped for adventure with capable features like available H-Track all-wheel drive and standard third-row seating. David Hasselhoff is from Oakland University, who beat Kentucky last night.
Who else is from there?
NCAA tournament.
Curtis Armstrong and Robert English.
Curtis Armstrong.
We've got Bush. We've got Bush.
Richard Basehart is the voice guy, intro and Knight Rider. Shohei is the interpreter, is being investigated for maybe something Shohei did. But if he is, that's being a good personal assistant. That's what they're there for.
That's right.
And as you said, do you really care that this? If you,
I don't care. I don't care what he did.
It's his money. Do what you want.
Yeah, gamble it up. I don't care. As long as you're not dropping a fly ball on purpose, I don't have a problem with it. Right. Female listener thinks Josh is hot and likes the way he strokes his beard.
He's got bush. He's got bush.
Right there on his face.
Yes, that's right.
Tom has a toothbrush and a water pick in his office.
Weirdo.
Haven't they kicked you out of there yet, or did they try?
I'm moving to a bigger one.
Is that right?
Oh, well, good for you. How about that?
The bigger office.
I'm moving into your office.
That's fine.
Yeah. New jackatorium for old Arnold. Lock the door.
Josh has started grinding his teeth and screaming in his sleep. We think it might be stress related.
Started about 7 years ago.
Yeah, we think that might be it. We're not sure.
Hard Miles is the Matthew Modine movie.
Oh,
Check it
Christ.
And the reason I don't leave my house is because you're out there. If you arrive in the chicken limo, you must be doing something exciting. Yes. From Tom.
That's cool. If you're at the red carpet for the Oscars, there's another limo. Wait a minute, it's the chicken limo.
It's Dame Helen Mirren in the chicken limo.
See, that's what they want to see. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email, bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.